I think it did that, didn't I? 'Cause it was simple. Yeah.
And we're all simple too.
Same, man.
That's a lot of thieves' tools there, Pete.
Oh shit! Is it actually putting it in?
Yeah, just put it in the chat. Well, welcome back. So after the rage session that was last time when everything just broke, we're actually able to continue on now.
He's lying.
No, it's working, and it's going to carry on working, or Tom will, I don't know, just probably cry or something.
It's working.
With that, I'll flip us over to the... Oh god, that's broken. No, he won't flip you over to the map, because the map is broken. That's good. Okay. That's a good start. So... Wait, hang on. That's that one, isn't it? One of these days, we're going to go without a hitch and everything will work, and we won't have a screaming laptop or other kind of shit, and for some reason the music's also stopped. Have a shaman trance whilst I try and fix this. Does anybody remember what was previously going on?
No.
I don't remember what we actually did.
Absolute fab.
I think we planned where to go, but
yeah, we said we were going to go to the boat, didn't we? The ship.
Yeah. We weren't still in the. Oh
yeah,
shit.
you hadn't quite left yet. Why is that broken?
I'm locked. Hang on a minute, that was it. I'm locked in the room, aren't I?
Yeah, only because I was being cheeky and locking you away.
Oh dear.
It happens all the time, generally. You just lock me in my room all the time.
In real life? Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Shamanic.
This is shamanic. Okay, there is a map that works, but it's not got anything detailed on it. I just need to configure it.
I have no visibility.
No, it's not visible for anybody.
Try to track your guy on. Where's my guy? Where's my guy?
Shaman strengths. Oh. Shaman strengths. Shaman strengths.
Shamantrance.
Shaman.
So, if you're wondering where everything is, basically you're somewhere over here.
Oh.
Bryn Shander's like here, and then there's other places.
Uh-oh.
What happened to the map?
I don't know what's happened to the map. The one that has all the details on it is just broke.
Oh.
It just decided to die, I guess.
It needs some.
So our next step was deciding where we were going next, correct? We were going to decide we were going to go ahead over towards the east and deal with the big lake monster in the boat, right?
Yeah.
And then we were going to go back and deal with some elves.
Was that here, or was that like way up in here somewhere?
I think it's a bit over there somewhere.
The lake monster's in the lake. That's the sea.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, that's
the
fairly...
Lonely Wood up there as well, which Grimleg seemed interested in going to visit.
Yeah.
Do you want to do Lake Monster, Lonely Wood, and then Pirate Ship?
Something like that? I think, wasn't there another city on the way we haven't been to? Or have we been to other cities now?
There's like one up here, right? Somewhere.
It's not that far, to be honest.
It's like down here.
Yeah. Tom is trying to fix the map, but it's not working. But anyway, yeah, if you wanted to visit some of the other places, you're...
Yeah, which ones haven't we, like, solved yet?
I think Bremen was one of them.
What's going on there?
Yeah.
I think that might have been the sea monster. Yeah, Bremen was the sea monster. You'd already been to Targos, which is like right on the corner here.
That was where Boy was from, right?
Yeah, that was where the dog called Boy was from. Then you have...
We need to go back there anyway, because we needed to go back after the mountain. We haven't been back to Targos after rescuing the guy from the mountain, so
Is it on
we
the
need to
way?
go back there to I think you can pass through it to the lake monster, right?
You can pass through it to the lake monster.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's talk to the boy.
The
I'll
dog...
go retrieve my dog.
You're going to talk to a dog called Boy?
Yeah, we've got some speak with animal potions still, so...
Nah, that image is fake. Asia does not have that boob size.
Stop lying! He's being racialist.
Not racist, just racialist.
Yeah, that's what they used to call it back in the day.
Back in the day?
Back in there, when it was racialist. That's what it was.
So you want to go back to Targos, which this man scrolling through everything that he has on here is doing right now. Where does T come in the alphabet? There you go, there's a nice image of Targos itself. Right on Ont Lake. I like you.
Boy was like up here, right?
Like this.
I like these houses.
No! You're knocking the door and be like, I've come to collect my pooch.
I don't know if the pooch was part of the deal.
Oh. Well, obviously one of us is remembering it wrong.
I'm sure he meant pouch.
All I wanted was to be a war rider. I've ridden a dog and then fell off immediately.
Well, I mean, you couldn't stay on for more than 6 seconds.
Yeah, it was like so cracking. Although it was a window open, so there was that.
Saying there was a window open while she were trying to ride at work.
Say again.
Are you saying there was a window open whilst you were trying to ride at work?
I don't know, I'm confused. Bastards are too smart for old Grimlag.
Oh yeah, that was it. Keegan and Garrett were the two guys, so Garrett was the one you went and saved, and it turns out there was none of the... Oh no, there was a surviving person. One of the adventurers actually was saved, but the majority of the party were murdered. Anyway, Keegan and Garrett are now happily reunited, and as Keegan promised, you can have one of his wonderfully made bone sculpture things. One of them is a spouting whale, there's a smiling fox, a pair of dancing hares, and a walrus with the words "Big Love" carved into it.
Oh, can I have the walrus?
They're all worth 10 gold pieces each, but this is the reward for you saving his husband's life. So he's just like, you want the walrus? Here you go. It's a lovely little piece. It'll go amazing on your mantelpiece.
What? Oh, I was actually thinking about it as a gift.
Well, who would you... Who...
Like, suspiciously.
Anybody you give this to will be utterly astounded by its beauty, I'm sure.
Well, that's what I was thinking. The artwork's absolutely amazing.
Oh, it took me ages to carve the big love into that walrus.
I bet.
Is there a joke I'm missing here?
I also call him Barry, and it's nice that he's white.
Ivory is white.
Yep. Sometimes I call him Barry White, but anyway, here you go.
Wait, was this made out of your walrus that you found and befriended and then murdered and then carved his tusks out of?
I'm sorry, I don't think I've
I'm
ever
gonna
befriended a walrus before, but anyway, please take the walrus.
He takes a walrus. You got big love walrus.
Big love walrus. Oh, damn. Okay, well, that's the party's loot for that specific mission. I can't believe
I want my
that's...
dog to be here. You breed me a big, strong dog.
We're okay, thank you.
What's the point of you?
Goodbye now.
Zach walks out proudly with his big love walrus.
In all honesty, it seems pretty shit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They get you to travel halfway across Icewind Dale to save this dude and all the people, and all they give you is a walrus with big love carved into it.
Teacher would be more useful, honestly. What the... well, I guess on to the next place. I suppose, is this where we check in on the forest?
You can either go north to the forest, which actually takes you to two different villages, Termalaine and then Lonelywood. Or the one you knew where the sea monster was raging rampant was Bremen.
I think we should go deal with the sea monster, just so like we get the towns done.
Yeah, I could put off going to the forest indefinitely, you know. No reason.
I mean, Bremen's probably more on the way if you're going over to the ship, but then you'd be travelling across Iceland. And not the country Iceland, but you know what I mean.
The whole of Iceland.
The whole of Iceland.
Which is relatively small.
It's not massive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you went south, you'd get to the Goblin area. Goblin zone.
I do want to go there and assert dominance.
I'm just thinking we should be efficient about it rather than just going dot to dot like a, connect the dots puzzle that you give to children. We go and we actually do this task.
Well, that's why you're here.
Well, I've made my suggestions several times, and you see how Seaman systems are going in opposite directions. So,
I've changed my tune.
pick a goddamn direction and go.
What a good leader does. Which one did you say? The Brennan. Brennan, and find me a warg.
To Bremen. Somebody roll me a d20, please. Actually, I'll pick
It's
on
a race.
Michelle. No, Michelle's doing it.
I'm doing it.
I've done
Okay.
it. Roll me a d20.
Ah, that's funny.
The first
I
thing
like
you
it
do
when
this
you're
session.
demanding, DM.
You're fired.
Yes. My goal has been.
Where's the dice on this? Sorry.
If you put in /r space 1d20,
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
do it.
Okay, slash dot is what would be. That's it.
647. Okay, that is the giant white dragon there.
Go.
17.
Oh no.
Okay. Also, this laptop is doing my head in already. Sounds horrendous.
Same.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh goodness. 1D what? What does the E stand for?
It's 1d1 to the power of 24.
I don't think it worked.
Yeah, it rolled 5.5 gabillion.
And then E plus 23.
Yeah,
So
that's the
whatever
extra
you-
zeros onto the end.
Whatever you got, it's plus 23.
I don't know why it rolled plus 24 at the end of that. That's weird.
What? It's not even added before.
Come on, Pete. It's easy to understand. Just accept it.
Look at, if you click it, it's even worse.
Yeah.
What's happened here?
It's just numbers.
It's basically like 5.4 to the power of like 29 or something like that, or 20 or 30, something like that.
What the fuck? I don't think it's done that. I don't think it's done it.
I
in
broke
any-
Foundry, guys. I broke it.
I can't get
Yeah.
the overall map to work at the moment, so I'm going to leave that for now.
I don't want to see it. As well.
But what if the numbers want to see you?
Well, unless they've got a
There's a
word
horror
for it,
movie.
right? I don't want it.
The number C.
The secret is there's no wargs in this campaign. There you go.
Don't break his heart like that.
Or the white dragon. I could ride the. I could ride the
I
white
could
dragon.
ride the right dragon.
Wide the white dragon.
Here's Bremen, a nice little village, little docks there, boathouse in the middle of the water.
We haven't been here before, have we?
You've never been here before. You've not really been further than Thargos so far. You've not really visited the westernmost places.
Okay.
As usual, first things first, let's go and stable our chickens.
Yeah. Everyone on their best behavior. We want to make a good first impression.
Surely it's us telling you to be on best behavior.
What? I mean,
On the way here, it was quite tough. There wasn't much of a trail going up here. Probably only because Garzula's here did you manage to get through all of the snow with your mounts. But the town looks nice enough. It's a sleepy little town.
Is there a tavern?
There certainly is. So as you enter and start having a look around, where is it? Oh, it's pretty much as soon as you enter. This one right at the bottom. So you kind of come in from this southern side as you kind of like go skirt past the lake and go upwards, and it's the buried treasures inn.
I think I definitely got beeline for the tavern. It's my favourite.
As soon as you see it, you're just like, yep, that's my target.
yeah, let's go there, I guess.
I guess we're getting drunk again.
You said it, not me. No take backs.
So yeah, as you enter, there's not many people in here, but the walls seem to be lined with these kind of posters and stories of treasure seekers from years and years past. There's hardly any guests at all. It's almost completely empty. And there is just one woman behind the counter. Human woman.
Said that like it was an insult.
Yeah, why include humans in these campaigns?
Hi, Longshanks. I like human.
Do you mean to eat or
No, he definitely means to eat. He likes it. See those fangs he's got? I saw him rip apart somebody's arm right off.
No, I never did it.
I'm sorry, we don't serve any human. Also, roll me a deception check, Hassak.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a domesticated goblin.
As a goblin comes in and says they like humans, and then bringing up the back of the party is a giant half-orc.
Oh no!
Didn't work.
Wow.
At first, she kind of has a scared look on her face, and then realizes that Hassak is basically gaslighting her. And then she just kind of gives out a soft chuckle and goes, "Oh, that was a good one, actually. Well, what would you like, if anything?
Anything warm?
Anything warm? I can.
Do you have any dwarfs?
No dwarf either. I have some knucklehead trout.
Oh, that sounds good.
Actually, I've been craving some fish. Yeah, please, that'd be great. Can you do it in like a stew?
Oh,
How
yes,
old is it?
we most certainly have fish stew. Well, it's freshly caught. We've only just managed to get back onto the lakes. You see, there was some great dirty monster out there rampaging around and smashing up boats, but Luckily, just like this one, two Dragonborn came and sorted it out.
Oh,
It sounds like your parents have been busy.
they're always busy. Can I ask the person if they talked about what they were doing, where they were going?
Well, I don't know where they were going, but they said that the lady Dragonborn, anyway, said that they had a chat with this creature and somehow convinced it to stop attacking ships now. And then there was something about some evil druid somewhere, but I don't know the exact details. Anyway, I'll go get you some food. It'll only be a silver piece each. And she trundles off into the back.
Well, I mean, it looks like we're not going to have to kill a sea beast now, so why don't we go and deal with this, evil druid? That's up by the woods, right?
Maybe the monster knows more about the druid.
I mean, is this going to be the same druid that we've heard keeps waking up that animal with the wolves? You know how we saw met the wolves who could talk down there and the big mammoth who could talk down south?
Oh.
I wonder if that's the same druid who keeps waking them up and then...
The woman pokes her head back around from the back in the kitchen. She goes, I also heard there was a terrible moose in Lonelywood rampaging around too.
I could ride them.
Disappeared again.
A moose?
Yes, a moose.
Right, strange.
All these rampaging animals. What's going on?
Where was the moose again?
Oh, it was in Lonelywood.
Well, I mean, weren't we going there anyway to go and visit some elves or something? Grimlock, you keep mentioning elves.
The Dragonborn said that they'd killed the moose, so it doesn't sound like you'd get any money for that one. Eventually, she comes back out and starts handing out fish stew to you all, and goes, "Sorry, it's awfully hard at the moment. My son usually does a lot of this, but anyway, is there anything else? Can I get you a drink?"
No, why is your son not here? Why are you doing this on your own?
Yeah, where's your son?
Oh, let's not talk about this. What? Let me get you a drink. You seem like very, very nice people.
Thank you.
She starts pouring ale kind of hurriedly. It's almost as if she's in a rush to make sure that you get good service, and you're like the only people that have come in.
Can I and see how she feels about what's going on with her son? Also, have we had a long rest since fighting the thingy? Fighting the hand?
The hands. Yeah, you did have a long rest after that.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, got a long rest then. Hell yeah.
Rest. There we go.
And recovers
I
11
need to calculate
hits and 1 hit
arcane
die.
stuff.
Yes.
You're doing a long rest.
Yeah, there's a
Where
long,
the fuck is everything now?
it's a long rest.
I know. It's so confusing. It's my wizard level
Wait.
plus my intelligence modifier.
Rochelle,
So that's 4
are you
plus.
Still, are
Oh
you
my god.
still,
Matt, have you found the long
creature?
rest on your character sheet?
Are you
Am
got the character sheet?
I still a creature? I am a
It's
Oh, you're in peeps
on the new
now.
fancy one. It's
I'm
to
at
the
peeps
left
now.
of your level. It's the little camping.
Oh,
sign.
yeah.
At the very top.
Thank you.
Oh, titles well. This is 8 plus 3, so it's 11 now. Woohoo.
Where's my insight?
33 hit points.
Oh, so Andy, if you hadn't done yet, you are level 4, like we mentioned at the beginning.
What's going on with this spoopy lady? What happened with her son?
Oh, I've already leveled up.
Sweet.
Wait, what level are we?
Level 4.
4.
Yeah. that's
Actually, Hasek would also like to roll an insight when she's like, let's not talk about this.
So it does seem. Oh, sugar lumps. Grimleg, you get the kind of like the thought that she is a bit upset. Can't really get much more than that from her. She just seems like she's rushing around trying to sort stuff out and get things done. Ophelia, you get the same impression. She's trying to work away the worries. Hassak, you thoroughly get this feeling that something bad has happened to her son, as she mentioned briefly, but there's something much darker to that story than she's letting on at the moment. And she's too emotional to kind of just admit it to strangers.
Hassak's just going to turn to the party in a lowered voice, whispered so that she can't hear us while she's kind of in the kitchen and whatnot. He's going to go, I'm pretty sure something really bad has happened to this woman. I'm not quite sure, and I'm not the person to pry, because it's not my forte, but
I can always try.
I mean,
You could try to speak to her if you like.
we are strangers to her. It probably won't go anywhere.
I'm just saying, it seems like something really dark has happened to this woman, and all I can say is it looks like she has a haunted look on her face.
Garzula just grabs her by the scruff of the neck and is just like, tell us
Yeah.
what's wrong.
I think that is what Garzula would do. Like, she thinks she's been helpful, but is actually really quite intimidating.
I'll do an insight check, Tom.
Yeah, of course you can.
I genuinely think that is what Garzula would do. But she
Can I have like a look around, like a quote unquote investigation check, see if there's any evidence of maybe what has happened? Just like to have a look around the bar to see if there's anything like any evidence that she's tried to get rid of or moved away, or do you know what I mean? She's put something that's bothered her outside, so it's left like a dust mark on the place or something. Just anything like that.
Do your investigation check. Have a look around. Garzula, as you try and just
Meep. It's going to help me.
As you try and catch the woman's attention and basically bully her into telling you what's wrong, she just kind of keeps working around you and just avoids your gaze.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a similar type of check, but I'm gonna aim for perception instead of investigation. So I guess like I'm smelling for interesting things that smell out of place and shit.
You're just scoffing fish stew and then just go.
Yeah, I'm just walking around.
That's it.
Just walking around with it, going, something's wrong.
Hassak, you have
something seems amiss.
Investigating, probably pulled out a little what do you call them? Sherlock Holmes device.
No, I would rather it be as discreet as possible so that she's not like onto what we're doing. I'm not gonna be like
just like,
in her face.
My bum leg, I need to walk it out and just start pacing around. And
all that writing all day. I'm sorry, it's really got into the back and the hips, and you know, when you have to balance the motion out. I'm not used to it with these small legs. Do you mind if I take a walk around the place just to stretch it out?
She just kind of nods and lets you have a look around.
He walks around making obvious grunting sounds, like an old man would make in his 40s. Oh, that's a cramp right there.
So no matter where you kind of like look around, where you go, you can't see any sign of anything untoward happening at all. There's nothing that seems like it's been moved or is missing anywhere. The place seems relatively clean, in fact, like not much dust at all.
No like scratch marks of fight evidence or anything like that.
No, nothing like that at all.
No. Ah, that's better. He walks back over the table. Oh, I can't see anything amiss.
And then Grimleg, you sniffing. The most you can smell is a nice fish stew. Again, nothing dodgy going on.
What I will say, the fact that there's no evidence of her son is also something in itself. So. The music disappeared.
Oh. Happened.
Tavern music.
The music vanished. Oh, the ominous music was great.
It was making it a bit too ominous. I was like, this particular bit does not need to be this ominous. But yeah, neither of you notice anything out of the ordinary. It just seems like whatever has happened, it's just really upset this nice
Look,
lady.
one of you should go and ask this woman questions. She's obviously something bothering her. And,
I'll go
you know.
ask her. I'll
Yeah,
go
maybe
up
we
to her.
can persuade her.
Yeah, so you
Maybe we can persuade her.
You approach her.
Oh.
You probably stand next to
Yeah.
Garzula, who's like giving her a death stare and looking really mean.
Rest in orc face.
That's
How-
got it.
How would you grab her attention? What would you say to her?
I'll just say, if you wouldn't mind me asking you a few questions. You seem quite troubled. Is there anything we could do to help? Can you tell us a little bit about what's troubling you?
She just briefly stopped. Roll me a persuasion check.
Could you say that again?
Persuasion check, please. So roll
Persuasion check.
Yeah. I mean, that was just as ominous when there was a pause and it was just like a little drum beat. Okay, not bad to say you rolled a 9 on it.
Oh, yeah.
What was it? Like
It's
a
15 overall.
15, oh?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, she kind of like stops, and then you can see kind of her eyes get a bit watery, and she like looks at you, and seeing that you're quite just a good-natured person, starts to say, he disappeared with some tieflings. There was a whole incident. Let me start from the beginning. And she just kind of like flumps onto a seat behind the bar and right in front of you, and goes,
Oh shit! This worked better than I thought. Pass like Wadham's over listening.
Yeah, she just kind of says, "It's my son. He's my only child as well. His father died long ago. He's just kind of, he just started becoming a bit, I don't know, enraged. He'd gone out and joined a search party to find the speaker of Bremen, and they all got lost in some snowstorm for a while. They managed to find the speaker eventually and brought him back, but Huara, he just came back so enraged, and I couldn't get it out of him. Eventually, these two tieflings just appeared a few days later, and he suddenly stamped off with them and disappeared to some kind of castle somewhere.
Wait, did you say two tieflings?
Two tieflings.
Was one red and one white?
I don't think they were any specific color. I don't really know. I think they were both red.
I might just put up my hand on her shoulder and say, yeah, I've got a daughter, I've got family, I understand how important family is. And then I'll just say to her, did the tiefling say, how do you know they were going to this? Did you say castle?
Yeah, when I was trying to get him to stop and stay still, he wouldn't tell me what was exactly wrong, but he muttered something about going to this castle somewhere. And Hassak's just whispering in people's ears.
Remember,
She's not talking to the thing.
what was the remember when I looked up the speakers? What business did the speaker of this place do?
There wasn't a lot here. It doesn't sound like it's like the most well-off of places, and there's not really much on the speaker for this town and doing trade with the outside villages and towns.
You know where the castle is? Kind of the direction of the castle.
Oh well, since we're the most western place, it's somewhere off to the east. They took the trail down to the rest of 10 towns.
Do you know much about the castle? Is it notorious for whatever reason? Is it like a famous castle? What should we expect?
I honestly don't know. He just muttered something about a castle and then took this strange little shard of black stone.
Oh, can I? Does she know what that's? She doesn't know what that is.
No.
As he whispers to friggin' Arya in her ear.
Remember the nucleus cad? What?
Oh my god, my spelling.
I was it's fine. I'm thinking of the necklace. The necklace.
The necklace.
Cadron Wars.
I just found this strange. It was almost like ice, but it was jet black, and he got really mad when I found that, and that was part. He never let it out of his sight after that. He just stormed around, and he broke a couple of plates, but he was just awful.
So, I don't know if Grimlock knows that this magic stuff makes people evil, basically, but maybe it can be reversed. I don't know. It's those shards that are like.
Alright, Hasek rolled a knowledge check on some of the weird ice stuff as well, and found out they would have weird mind affected things, right?
You did. You kind of had a discussion about
So,
this as well, and about the evil black Shardolin and how the white Shardolин's the best Shardolin, and thanks D&D for making me racist.
Yes. So,
Is it the shards that are part of the thing that I've got, or is that something completely different?
You do have a shard of something.
Or is it part potentially a piece of the puzzle I've got?
No, not of your star. No.
That's true.
Oh,
Ice.
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
The tidelings have skull kneecaps.
they were ocean tieflings.
Is Hasek whispering this to Arya for Arya to ask?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god, I missed a few sessions a while back. I'm trying to think if I know what it is or not.
I can't remember if you were in that one with the tieflings in the castle.
I definitely remember the session with the skull cat tieflings.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the black shard thing.
I think as I would just ask her, well, how did these tieflings dress? Was one perhaps in like fine regalry and, looking a bit pompous? And I don't suppose any of them had skull kneecaps, to like protect their knees.
I did weirdly notice that they had skulls for knees. I don't really know what that was about. I just thought maybe it's a
Hasek rolls her eyes, rolls his eyes.
South.
We know where your son is.
Oh, really? Do
He went all the way up to Caer Dineval. That's where he went.
Caer Dineval. Well, that is a bit of a distance. Did you see any human boys?
There's plenty of human boys, but what was his name?
His name's Hua.
Hua.
There was this
Hua. Or just Hua?
Just say why? Why do they always do this? Why do they have to make the most stupid sounding names? Why can't they just stick to Bob or Jeff or Gregory? Why does everybody in D&D have to have such a weirdly sounding name? Huawa.
What?
Huawa. I don't know. That's how it's.
Apologies to all the viewers named Hua.
Is it not perhaps? No, is it perhaps a Hui? Or a Hua?
No, that's his cousin.
Wait, I know your son went away, but you didn't need to name him Hui.
Huawei.
Oh no.
Huawei.
Huawei.
Oh, damn it.
But was he the boy we saw in the stables? Did he say what his name was?
Stable.
Wait,
boy.
how old was your son?
Yeah.
Is someone grinding salt? What? No, he's a teenager.
What does he look like?
I was just like, why are you asking me all these questions?
Your guess is as good as mine because it doesn't detail what he looks like at all in this book. I mean, no, sorry, he's probably very average-looking, brown hair, brown eyes. You know, when you just create a new character in any online game, and it's just standard.
Does he look a bit? Does he look a bit like his mother?
Did he happen to be T-posing when he left?
He looks like this, and she just like points at her own features.
Does it look like the guy we saw in the basement stuck in the ice?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you did find a dude stuck in the ice.
Yeah.
You think your son's dead? He froze to death.
Hang on, let me just find out if it is that dude.
How old his son is? How old is his son?
He's like a teenager. It's definitely not the kid
Okay.
that you met in the stables because he was like really young.
Okay.
And
It wasn't one of the ones we just happened to talk to in our the grand hall bit. The dining room.
Well, I don't think it was any of the owls.
No, it wasn't.
All the owls.
So we didn't.
Something
Did
else.
we?
That's why I started laughing. That was nothing to do with this. No, actually, like looking at the woman, there's no recollection to anything that you did. Remembering that, Hasek, you have a brief recollection of seeing a guy dressed like the rest of them.
I was going to say, can I roll a history check to see if I can kind of like jog my memory a little
See
bit?
if you
Yeah.
can pull any details out of it.
Can I roll with advantage because of this discussion?
No, straight roll.
Okay.
I will help though.
Oh my god! With the natural ones today.
That doesn't matter to me. I re-roll them.
You do. That's twice now. Hasek, the face is similar, and now everything's kind of like coming together. You're sure you saw someone there, but you just can't like put it together. Grimleg, on the other hand, you know that when you were sneaking around and murdered an old lady, you think you saw someone very similar to this particular Longshanks in the gatehouse, and he was one of the gatehouse guards that you actually talked to at first, but you never saw their faces originally.
It wasn't one of the ones that got eviscerated by the giant owls, was it?
No, shut up!
Oh, I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Gatehouse guard number 1. I know who he is. Yeah, he's alive. He's
Wait.
fine.
I remember now. I saw his kneecaps first.
That was him.
Oh,
Those were his very kneecaps.
Mm-hmm.
those very kneecaps.
And now possibly very dead kneecaps.
No. Not that one.
So you've been there. What is it something to do with this black ice thing? What I don't understand what's going on and why he's.
Yes, but I have no idea how that works.
You all seem like well-traveled people, and you've got some magical means, obviously. And she just kind of like gesticulates wildly between you all. What is going on? Just please tell me something.
Well, we're trying to figure that out, and we're not entirely sure ourselves. But at least we know where your son is, and you know he's alive. So that's one thing, and that's a good thing.
It looks like we got a reason not to go to the Elven Forest, so we can go back there.
Well, I mean, we don't need to kill a rampaging mongoose now. So now we can go and we can either deal with the pirate ship. I mean, the sailor ship. I'm pretty sure they were pirates anyway, but or we can go and deal with the Caer Denival kneecaps.
It's not every day you get to see a rampaging mongoose. I want to see it.
I like the idea with both the ship and the castle.
Well, I'm just glad that he's safe. If you've seen him and you know he's okay there, then that's all I need. Perhaps he needs some
and
time
let's not forget about the evil druid either. We can't forget about that.
Oh, I suppose we should do that first.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, at least we know our son's safe, so it's not really a priority to go and rescue our son, right? Or at least try to convince him to come back.
Yeah, we can go do that on the way back, I suppose. But okay, so Rampaging mongoose, evil druid. Let's do that.
No, I don't think we need to do the rampaging mongoose. I think Harry's parents took care of the mongoose.
I want to see it.
I know. Well, what are you going to see? You're just going to see a corpse.
Yeah.
See what I mean? He's obsessed with dead things.
The moose is most certainly dead. That's what the two Dragonborn told me. That they
I thought
they had to murder it. No, I don't even know what a mongoose is. No, this is
cool.
Moose, not
Oh,
mongoose. Moose.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm mistaking some of these creatures from creatures from the Sword Coast. So sorry. That's where I'm from. I always mistake the two, a moose and a mongoose. One's huge and one's tiny.
Are you just sure? Are you sure you're not just deaf?
Look, a mongoose.
I will roll a nature check to see if he knows exactly. Does he know what the difference between a moose and a mongoose?
Just as any normal person in the real world has probably read
Not
in
me.
books, they know what a mongoose and a goose. Mongoose and a goose.
We're bringing geese into this now.
Mongoose, geese, and.
It was genuinely just Jamie mistaken mongoose and moose.
Yeah, he does know what a moose is.
He knows what a moose is.
Actually, you're probably more familiar with mongoose because
Yeah,
in
I mean,
Chult.
you mean the flying mongoose that are in Chult? Yeah, horrible mongoose.
Yes, the flying mongoose to fight the flying snakes.
It's a huge war during migration season as they all clash. One flies south, one flies north, and they clash in the skies in a huge epic battle.
Can you imagine the battle between flying snakes and flying mongooses? Is be cool as fuck.
Natural
it's quite spectacular. If you go to this particular spot, then in the Sword Coast, just out of Waterdeep on top of a hill, you can get a great spectacle over the sea of the mongoose and the flying snakes fighting each other. It's beautiful.
Since flying snakes are our mortal enemy in this one, I need to get.
I don't know. The mongoose aren't just any better than the flying snakes. Assure you.
They don't steal your cauldrons.
No, they steal your lives instead.
That's better. At least it's.
Not if you're a farmer and it flies off with one of your cattle.
Weirdly enough, they only go after each other's flying versions. They don't go after the land versions. They leave their battle to the lands.
I would use flying like nunchuck.
Anyway, after we've all had our simultaneous aneurysms, I'm glad to hear my son is okay. And you know what? A free round of drinks on me, and you can stay here for the night, free of charge. Before you set off wherever you're going?
Well, I guess let's go look for the
why don't we put that room on hold for whenever we come back? Because I'm sure we've not been traveling for that long.
Oh well,
Hazak hiccups from his beer.
it is late afternoon, so
I've got time to find the druid.
Do you know where the druid is?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to ask around a little bit, wouldn't we? Why don't we share some of these townsfolk might have heard where the druid is, and we could ask and figure out where they wanted to, where they've maybe heard of some weird stuff going on.
We're not going to have the knock around each house in the town again, are we? Like, is this going to happen every 10 town you go to?
They shouldn't have put 10 towns in it, should they?
That honestly really depends on how much information each person gives us.
It's their own fault. That is funny.
You did say they found the speaker, so why don't we just go and speak to the speaker? Because surely everybody speaks to the speaker and the speaker can speak to us.
Yes.
Better speak.
Great, let's go.
Yeah. And we'll be back.
Can I get a... Oh, here. Also, I'm delivering a message. This was for you. And he hands her the big love walrus. I was told to keep it anonymous.
What?
He puts it on her bar and just walks away.
don't even know how to handle this. I've had a lot of things thrown at me in my D&D career, and a small man just handing a woman who's possibly lost her son a big love walrus is one of the craziest things I've ever come across. She just like looks at the walrus and then looks at Hassak as he just kind of walks out the door, and anybody that remains kind of sees like a tear rolling down her eyes. She picks it up and puts it on like the central part of the bar where some of the like spirits and stuff are, so it takes central place with the big love just on show for everybody to see.
And that's how he walks out, the small silhouette in the door into the snow, never to be seen again.
I mean, I'm coming back from free room. I don't know.
Meat's still sitting in a bar stool drinking a beer.
If you want to go around and ask...
Oh.
Which, Tom,
Dead.
Hello?
think the aneurysm actually happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
the mic just weirdly
hello.
disconnected from Discord for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So if you want to go and ask around and see if you can find out any...
Oh,
We should just go and speak to the speaker, right?
Oh, well, I was going to say do some investigation checks, so if you want to go, like, wander around
Oh,
town
sure.
and find some
Yeah,
information out.
absolutely, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
ooh, very nice.
I'll leave it to you guys. I'll sit here and look at
It seems Hassak and Arya are kind of like leading the group around. And Arya, being ever truthful to her cause, manages to find a place. Where is it? It's this bit. There are 5 taverns that all kind of like encircle this one area.
5 taverns.
Yeah, 5 taverns. One's called Stones, another Even Keel, another one the River's Mouth, another one the Grumpy Moose, and then finally the Black Bearded Brother. They're all old and kind of like look a bit run down. You know that classic Tudor period where they're all bowed and stuff like that. They kind of got that vibe going on. But you find yourself there and people seem to be having a decent time, having a few drinks and stuff, and chatting about all sorts. Can Hassak and Arya both roll me... wait, 1 second.
Roll what, sorry?
I'm just going to see what dice does that
Roll on the floor. You just want us to roll.
Just roll. Just jump on the floor and start rolling around. D10s. So, Hassak, Arya,
D10.
D10s from you each.
What is that? Slash what?
R1 D10.
Yeah.
Slash
Or
R1.
/R space 1 D10. Yeah.
Whilst this is happening, my passive perception 17 if anything happens.
Oh my god.
10.
2 ends of the spectrum today.
Hassak, when you're just kind of like roaming around, you hear quite a lot
I'm in the
of talk.
black bearded brother.
You hear a lot of talk about the sea monster that was attacking a lot of the boats out on the lake.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, you find out that it only ever attacked people from Bremen and nobody from anywhere else. It seems like it knew who to target and what was going on. And if any ship from anywhere else like went out onto the lake to get fish, it completely left them alone. Seems like some kind of business sabotage there.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
And then on the
Is that
oh, go on.
on the outside of that, just before you go there, is it worth exploring, or because I know the situation is dealt with, shall I leave it?
It seems closed now because
Okay.
Arya's parents have somehow stopped the beast, and they're talking about people going out and fishing now, and nothing seems to be happening.
Yeah.
In weird fact, it seems like some fish are getting drawn more towards Bremen now. rather than stuff being chased off.
Oh, looks like the situation worked out for you. And he clinks beer with someone. What?
And then Arya, on the flip side, you hear about Termalaine, one of the other 10 towns a bit further up north from here. And they're saying about Speaker Matthew, so Matthew with a weird S thrown in there, has closed one of the towns. Matthew. It's basically literally Matthew, but with an S after the A. I don't know why.
Okay. Matthew. Okay.
Yeah,
Matthew.
I'm sure that the people at Wizards of the Coast just like throwing random letters around to see if they make a name.
Like at that point, just use the normal name, for goodness sake.
This is what I mean. Just stop.
So weird.
The speaker of Termalaine has closed one of the town's lucrative gem mines. Apparently a gang of kobolds crept into the mine and endangered some miners. Anyone who clears out the mine can expect to be well compensated.
In this other town?
Yeah, in Termalaine it's called. It's just
Termalaine.
Yes, it's.
I'll pass that on to Hassak. Anyone else who's around, I think.
Yeah, I'll come and meet up with you again whenever you're talking to you. You know, that's a really awkward name, isn't it? Matthew. It's really even harder to say it with this accent. Matthew. Matthew.
Grimleg's ears twitch and he appears with 2 pints, going,
Richly compensated, you say?
Hassak takes one of the pints off of you.
I immediately start swinging the other one.
Well,
I think we should go, and I'd like to go into all these taverns.
Arya starts a pub crawl, and it seems some of the people mistake you for or both of your parents, and you're constantly getting offered pints everywhere you go. Possibly.
Which I accept.
Readily, which I guess there's enough to hand out to the rest of the party as well if they're wanting a drink.
Well, while I'm drinking, I want to do what we came here for and look for the speaker. So I'm gonna keep my ears out. For speaker.
Do me.
Now.
Please. No, my brain's just died, so... cool. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Do you want perception?
Right, good night.
Next time on the Duck and Raven.
Yes, perception check, please. I have no idea what just happened there. Like, everything just left my head for a second. So similar to the story of the sea monster and Arya's parents stopping it, there's a lot of talk about what happened with the speaker and the people that came back. It seems he got terrible frostbite from the snowstorm. I'd only just survived when he was brought back.
Oh.
Sounds like a weak ass bitch to me.
So he's probably holed up in one of the houses still.
I'll say as I come back and tell them about it.
So he's probably here.
Well, why don't we go and speak to him then? We can find a little more about this. What did you say? There was a mine with what being richly compensated?
Richly compensated, did you say?
Yeah, I already mentioned something about a mine and being richly compensated. And I'm a little short on coin.
Compensated. I think we should do that. Screw the speaker.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go in the mine. That sounds fun.
Yeah, I'd rather not speak to the speaker with the name of Matthew either.
I didn't sign up for hard labour.
But you did sign up for killing things, right?
That I did.
So what if the hard labour is swinging your axe?
Richly compensated.
She's staring at you blankly, and she's just like, am I going to be killing things or mining?
You're going to be compensated richly.
Either way, you're swinging something.
This sounds fun.
Yeah, but the thing is that bodies are soft, whereas rock isn't, so the impact feels different.
I climb up and whisper in your ear, richly compensated.
Hassan climbs onto the other side of Yuri and goes, richly compensated.
Annoyingly, it's out of time as well, so it has a really weird effect.
Yeah. That's more like an
Barry
echo.
was, like, picked up by the scruff and like.
Fidvan's in the background, like taking notes on all the stuff that's being said, and he goes, "I'm not particularly bothered about being richly compensated, but I haven't drawn a kobold yet in my book."
Well, it's the
You know,
same.
Fedvan, that accent doesn't suit you.
Oh,
Stop trying to fit in so much.
I'm sorry. I do this accent instead.
Well, now I think you're being incredibly racist to some of the people around Sword Coast and Faerun in general, so
Oh, I'm
maybe tone it back a
sorry.
little bit.
Me common no good.
Oh, jeez. Wait till Andres thinks that's how he speaks.
It's me, Fidvan.
I'm gonna come back with a Japanese. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I am a Fidvan.
Oh, one more.
Just to clear all confusion, the gem mine isn't in this village. It's in a completely different town.
Yeah, but we could get there by nightfall, right? If we left now.
It's actually quite a long journey, to be honest.
Oh.
Having to wrap around.
Oh, but we stay the night and then we go in the morning.
Stay the night in the Grumpy Goose, whatever it was called. What's it called?
I'm glad it's not a grumpy mongoose.
Oh.
So what's there, so like to actually get a hold of what's actually going on. So there's nothing to do in this town instead. Right? Is that right?
I think I'm just
We've
having a
solved this
breakdown.
town.
Yes, this town is solved. It can be ticked on the map that no longer works.
Okay. So the other thing would be to the north. That's the mine and something else. What else was it?
Oh, hang on. I think I got the map working. Let's move.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, I can't control it with that one.
That was quite the bar adventure. That was great.
This does sound like Arya's place, where it's just like there's an inn that you can stay at, and then there's just like 5 taverns all surrounding each other.
Oh yeah.
Let me.
You know, don't tell Arya I said this, but she's getting a lot like her uncle with that booze.
Shoot you a bit of a glance.
So we were in
I
this.
think so.
Well, where's the mine, I guess?
I love how this has now become like a.
Have we got like 3 clear directions? Have we got like either the ship thing, the castle, and I can't remember the third one? Like 3 things that we could do.
Why is it not doing it?
Castle's in Bryn Shander, right? Or
No,
Targos?
it's Jamie.
Sorry,
Where's the castle, Jamie?
Cairdeniville.
There we go.
Where the?
Hey.
Oh,
Isn't the
Oh, that's
castle in
a
that
trek.
place?
Wow.
No, that's literally the other side. That was one of the first places you actually went to.
Yeah, it was the first. No, but it was Bryn Shander, and then we went straight to Cairdeniville.
Hmm.
so
That's where the castle is that that lady mentioned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the ship we haven't done. That's over here, right?
Yeah.
That's like
Okay.
no. The ship's over here. Oh wait, yeah, there you go. Right.
We're gonna go in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that after. I think. Let's just get the towns fucking done.
Okay. Do you want to go to the castle then?
No, castle's way over here. But I think we want to go to here. This is where the mine is, right?
Termalaine.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And we can cut across. The thing in the lake is sorted, right?
Yeah, the creature in the lake sorted by Aya's parents. They just turned up and were just like, "Yo, take that, sea beast."
Oh, there was a beast rampaging in the Lonely Wood.
Yes, the mongoose in the Lonely Wood. That has also been dealt with by the sounds of it, but not so calmly.
Wait, so there's still danger?
Wait, why is Grim Lake shouting?
I don't know. So is there still danger?
No, that sounds like Lonely Wood's pretty okay now as well.
Well, we should go to Termalaine. I just don't know what the best way is, whether we should go Lonely Wood first.
Well, you would be going cross-country or across a giant frozen lake to get to Lonely Wood. Ooh. Which could have its own dangers. But you could follow the path all the way down to Termalaine and then get to Lonely Wood.
Yeah, I vote against crossing the lake.
Could always swim.
Should we go this way? Should we go north then? North, then down, then to Termalaine?
It would actually take you longer going that way because it's cross-country, no pathway. And as I say, there might be some dangers doing it that way.
What about the pathway then, that orange dot?
Yeah, we could do that.
That'd be a lot quicker. That would probably take you less than a day to get up to Termalaine.
Okay, that's cool. Okay.
Let's do that then. So, for tonight, we drink up, and then in the morning, Termalaine.
Yeah.
Termaloony.
Why does that sound like a toilet bleach or something?
Termalaine.
Termalaine. Okay, so you go back to what is called the buried treasures, not the grumpy goose.
The grumpy treasure.
And the nice lady that you never asked her name sets you all up with your own rooms.
What's your name?
Feed you breakfast in the morning. No, it's too late. I've heard of you adventurers, always forgetting to ask people's names and being really mean to them and all that jazz.
Termalaine, the scrub you need to make your toilet clean.
That's not how names work. You still have the name.
No, I don't anymore. You've missed your chance. So yeah, she feeds you breakfast. It's really nice actually.
Fresh breakfast.
Goblins don't use names.
There's hash brown and black pudding.
How do you get the potatoes?
Potatoes grow anywhere, don't you know?
And the snow?
Yeah.
Fair.
Well, no, not in the snow, to be honest. But anyway, potatoes is like one of the few things you get to.
I'm just munching the hash brown like, what is...
Wait, she's growing potatoes. She's the evil druid.
What?
Only a druid can grow potatoes in the snow.
You found me out, Smoke Bomb.
Potato.
Fireball.
Well, no, nothing untoward happens whatsoever. And you mount up your axe beaks. And does this feel like Tom's trying to push the story along too much? Anyway, you're heading to.
I'll get your name someday, you bitch.
Bye, Goblin. I never asked the name of either.
Wait! So you made me feel bad for no reason.
Big love.
So yeah, you have a nice travel round. It does take you most of the day, but feeling quite well fed in the morning. You don't need to use any rations. I would like. Who shall I pick on this time? Let's pick on Sean because we haven't had anything from you yet. I would like a D20 from you.
Okie dokie.
You're too tall and too pretty, and you don't fit in.
What? Are you pretty shaming someone?
Yeah. Look at your symmetrical face.
Thanks for the compliment. Try hard to keep in mind, Sliver.
Oh god, there's like 5 different voices at once.
It's amazing.
I hope you are enjoying this, viewers. But yeah, so you head on up. Axe speaks away. I'm assuming you're still just trailing that little sled with you that Garzula's just sat in.
Yeah, got my stuff on it.
Garzula's your stuff?
Yep.
Oh.
It was just pack mule.
Wow. So Termalaine's another relatively big town.
What?
Though the people that live here know that it's not one that sacrifices people yet again.
They've all got clean toilets, I bet.
Yes, the cleanest of toilets in all places. This place is actually widely regarded as the most picturesque town in Icewind Dale. It spreads out quite well. It seems to have a lot of carvings on the buildings of wizards, homunculi, tigers, and smiling djinn. So it's completely and utterly random. Who knows why they do any of that? Let me move you to a map.
What's a homunculi?
Homunculi.
What's a homunculi?
The bad.
Oh, they're
guys
like little
from-
helpers.
No, the bad guys from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh. We gather enough of them, we can create stone.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
You need your human sacrifices to make the homunculi out of the stone.
Yeah.
There you go. We're a relatively big place.
All right, everyone, best behavior.
Right, split up. No.
Immediately, just delta split. So this is Termalaine. You're coming in from this direction, but it is again getting later on in the day. Oh god, oh no, I can forgive this actually. The speaker's a half orc, so he can be called whatever the fuck he wants. His full name is this.
As he maths you.
Yes, he's
Walrus Matthew.
Matthew. They were like, you're half human, so we'll give you a half human name and just throw in something else to make it sound orky. Maybe he's related to you, Garzula.
No, not all orcs are related. Not all half orcs are related.
That's fine. So, yeah.
Garzula, how do I spell it? Matthew.
So yeah, as you come into it, you can see that there is the forest on the other side of the place. But anything kind of like worth going to, like the Blue Clam, which is a dockside tavern, is on the other side.
That's good for me.
But the inn that you want, if you want to stay anywhere, is the East Tide, and that is a bit more to the east.
Zach's going to go and speak with the speaker.
You're going straight to the town hall,
The speaker.
there, which is in the centre.
Yeah.
Okay. Is everybody else following, or are we?
Yeah.
Are we actually splitting?
Let's go.
Beat
him up.
So, as you head towards the head towards the town hall, you see a boy wrapped in heavy winter clothes, shouting the news of the day as people pass by. When you approach, the boy cries, "The gemstone mine is closed because of monsters. Speaker Matthew is offering 50 gold to anyone who clears it out."
We'll do it for 60.
Okay, we'll go see the speaker then.
But yeah.
I'm just
Show
a
us
boy
the way.
on the street, passing out news.
Why is your voice so low?
I
I was wondering why his voice is so deep. He's going to be one of those like bass singers when he's older, I bet.
I'm only 7 and I take part in the choir.
What the hell?
Annus Domini.
How the fuck is voice broken? He's like the tallest, freakishly tall 7-year-old.
No, he's quite small. He's just a 7-year-old of normal stature, and he's just like got this really weirdly deep voice.
Whoa.
You stare into his eyes and they're just pitch black.
Look, that's this NPC's thing. He's clearly a bass singer. Now we go speak to the speaker.
He's been smoking since he was like 1 year old.
2. Since he could hold a cigarette.
All right, let's go find the speaker then.
Puts the pipe back in his mouth. So you actually go into the town hall?
Yeah.
Yes. We walk in like we own the place.
That song plays where it's like ding, 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 ding.
No, it's like the Borderlands opening, that song.
What? I don't want to play Borderlands again. Leave me alone. You can't make me.
So you head on in and sat on the other side of this great blazing fire in the town hall is a half-orc. Quite an impressive looking guy, really. Quite muscular. He just stares you all down and instantly goes, "You seem entirely too prepared for trouble. You hear about
here for your
mine? Oh, you see? Jinx, touch wood. Can't speak now for the rest of the session."
He touches the floor because it's made of wood.
Well, I'm touching my chair, so I'm constantly touching wood. You get me? Anyway.
Pretty sure there's a dick joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, there definitely was, but I'm not gonna go there, because I'm lawful good. Anyway, you hear about the mine.
As you know.
Now, my question is it 50 gold each, or is it 50 gold as a whole?
It's... What, do you think I'm made of money? It's 50.
Well, yeah, look at the place.
That's why they pay you taxes.
Who pays
No,
me
look.
taxes?
The Longshanks. They give the taxes to the head honcho.
Are you telling me you have not been collecting your taxes?
No, goblins have a similar system. Only they take everything and then give you back what they don't want.
No, I've been
Look,
collecting my
what I'm
taxes,
saying
but
is-
anyway, that's not enough for 50 gold each. It's a flat rate, 50. Do you really think that do me a persuasion check? Wait, no, not in his voice. Do me a persuasion check.
He just shouts out, "Persuade me!"
Ah!
Oh, you got a daddy, please.
Who did it?
Oh.
Oh wow, I did not roll. How did that happen?
What if I use my intimidation to persuade?
I mean, you could do. You step forwards and you just end up in like a staring match with him or something.
Yeah.
Shall I do it? Because I'm quite good at charisma.
Sure.
Oh no.
Everybody do
Doesn't work.
something. No,
Azula falls in love with him instead.
I think that's what happened. Yeah.
Handsome orc man.
Oh no! Who's got the guidance?
that rest in Orc's face.
Oh yeah.
I do feel like this is now the thing. Garzula goes in there to intimidate, completely fails, and then Arya just steps in and just like, well, on a more civilized note. Arya, what are you saying to him to persuade him to up your price?
To up the price? I'll say
10% stake in the mine.
I was going to say on a success we'll give you, I don't know, like a cut of the money back.
What?
No. What?
Just a
What are
little
you
bit.
thinking about? Absolutely not. Arya,
just a little
what are you
bit.
talking about? No, we're trying to up our payment because we're risking our lives fighting monsters. Nobody's going to go in and risk their lives for 50 gold.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, amongst the six of us, it's like 6 gold each.
This isn't Dragon's Den. You don't have to say like after 5 years. The percentage has to
It's
work.
fine. I'll go in and I'll say, oh God, what do I go in and say? I'll say, would you like to be? I was going to say, would you like to come and join us? But I don't think I want him.
No, none of us do.
No.
Already
You
got
don't need
the
Look,
party.
I'll try and go down the kind of like pull at the heartstrings kind of thing and just go, you know, we are. I'll just say to him, trust me, this is for the greater good. You will not regret it. It's something that needs to be done, and we are more than capable of getting things.
Okay.
I listened to her. We're very good at her job.
Well, I want to see every one of those rascally kobolds dead. And
No problem.
And I'll give you 60. The 3 kobolds that you have back in your den are just like shivering in fear for some reason. So you go into the mine, you kill every one of them, 60 gold pieces.
Right, now what are we killing?
Kobolds.
Right.
All of them. They snuck in there, they started
that's
causing havoc. Evil little creatures.
You tried talking to them?
No, why would you talk to a kobold?
Would you accept we could gain their allegiance?
We could get an army of claw walrus.
Leans forwards in his chair. What are you talking about? You can't gain allegiance unless you have a drat. And then he looks at you and he's like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's put in this contract here that we're agreeing. As long as they're out of that mine and never come back, you get 60.
We get 10% in the future profits of the mine.
No.
What if we?
Looks like you've got a kobold problem.
What if we can convince them to work for you?
He narrows his eyes and he's just like, interesting concept. Okay.
It's not well known that kobolds are notoriously good miners.
Since this one, and he points at Arya, since this one seems to be savvy with this kind of stuff, 60 gold if you get rid of the issue, and then a 5% stake in the mine paid out monthly.
7%.
Yeah, I was going to say. So, well, actually, I'll start with a.
Hazak nudges Arya and goes, up it.
I'm like working his steel making hand on his leg.
Is this a persuasion roll?
Yeah, go on.
Ophelia is leaning against the door frame looking bored.
How many of us are there?
There's
in the
7.
group? 7?
Yeah.
I say 14%, then 2% each.
Holy guacamole.
Oh no, I meant as a whole. Like we get 5% of it. Like he's offering 5% profits as a whole, and then that 5% profit gets divided amongst us. We're trying to up that total percentage, but then 2% each would be probably good too.
That's what I mean. Like, I think we need to up it if we can. Okay. Am I rolling Well, I'll try. It's probably not going to work. Do you want to? Is it just a normal roll, Tom? For
yeah, just straight persuasion. Nah, 5%'s as much as you're getting. Other than that, you're going way too much. We gotta make our money somehow in Termalaine.
Would you think 7's easier to distribute?
when you are asking us to go into potentially a death trap, you can all. No, it's something dangerous you're asking us to do. Surely we're worth more than 5%.
Well, why don't we see how good we do the job?
Well, you're getting 60 gold up front, and then 5% every month.
60 gold up front, 10 gold each. That'll do us for at least for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, what? I think it sounds okay. I spit on my now warmed hand and hold it out.
And Hasek is going to give me 10 minutes, and I'll write up a brief, conditional contract with him, and then have us all sign it. That way, there's no funny play. Hasek finds a paper, pen, quill, the whole shit.
I'm just holding up my hand.
Horus puts a cloth into Grimrag's hand.
Well,
yeah, best clean
that. Do they not do spit deals where you come from? What kind of half-orc are you?
You're judging me on the tusks and skin colour. Does he always do this? And he looks at Garzula.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. He thought we were elated, but I've never met you before.
You're way too big.
What the shit?
Lovely, good thing. He's very handsome.
Well, okay. Well, can
my roguish good look.
I'll take a pass on that one.
What? Don't be weird about it. It's just another guy paying another guy a compliment.
You're supposed to say no homo at the end.
Why?
Anyway, my hand's clean. Shake it.
He reaches out like a large gnarled hand and shakes Grimleg's hand.
Yeah.
Now you've lost a hand and can only use one-handed weapons.
But I own a mine, so it's worth.
They call me one hand. Great mine owner.
Grimleg, one hand, the mine owner. Yeah. We're gonna be rich, guy. Okay, but we better actually.
Now for a more legal binding contract. Here you go. It stakes the 5% with a little bit of the jurisdiction, depending on some extra things that happen in there. So we can waive it a little bit when we get down the line. Obviously, we both have to be there, and then he goes through all the political jargon with him.
You're not trying to pull one on him.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
He, being
it's all unwritten.
Being a lawful good guy, he looks through all the details of it, nods and gives you appreciative kind of smirk, and then signs it.
Great. Now here's your copy. Here's my copy. Put it in one of these little bind it with one of these little bit of twines. If you keep yours safe, then it's good there.
You know the handshake did the deal anyway.
As I just smiles.
Not with a goblin. Anyway, best of luck to you.
Yeah, Longshanks and their babe. Okay, yeah, we can go.
Are you going to go straight up to Des Moines?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, kind of have to go this way around the woods. And it actually goes into the woods, northwest of the town itself.
Yeah.
Let me. Oh, where's the map gone? Map.
Sorry, that was accidental. I didn't mean to click that button.
Yeah, right.
The long rest thing.
Hey,
we were long rested anyway.
Trying to double rest on me.
Yeah, we travelled for 2 days.
So, as you're heading to the mine itself, the entrance to the gem mine is an open tunnel in a hillside. Empty carts are parked near the entrance, next to which is a crude wooden sign has been propped up. Written on the sign in charcoal are the words "Kobolds only" in common.
Let's rip that down.
Actually, I think we have someone here who's usually pretty good at doing this. Sean, you want to take the lead?
I think I should disguise myself as a kobold.
Sorry.
You.
And all I can imagine is I've just heard this yoo-hoo just echoing down the cave.
Yeah, so what? You just yoo-hooing and is it a yoo-hoo and run kind of deal?
Well, I mean, weren't we going to try and talk to the kobolds and see what's what first?
Oh.
I'm gonna look at the traps.
The contract states if we can, get them to work for the mine without any extra labour and some benefits, then we get the 5% stake in the profits. It's not putting any labour on the town. Town gets money. We get all the extra stuff too. It's a win-win-win situation.
Yeah, just free labour, right? They'll sign up for that.
Yeah, it's like China.
They get a place to live.
But they
And
also,
1 square meal a day.
And we also have a dragon with a shard of true whatever thing it is, like the weird shiny glowy thing that the other kobolds were carrying about, so maybe we've got that to our advantage too.
Yes,
Maybe I will.
weird shiny thing works.
I will disguise myself as a kobold.
Okay.
And I'll just walk in front of Arya, ringing my little bell, going,
Now approaches Arya, goddess of cold skies.
Well, one thing I do want you to do first is do a a check with the disguise kit.
Is it supposed to be black, by the way, Tom? Because my screen's completely black.
Is it black? Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, I was just
Yeah,
completely black.
black as well.
I haven't.
What
I forget I need to
ability?
drag you onto the screen to make it work.
What ability is for disguise kit? Which dexterity?
It will be.
Deception check, is it not?
Uh,
I can't see anything.
The deception check is like a deception check with, and if you're proficient or something, can't remember the attacks. So toolkits.
Why are you seeing?
Oh,
my
does it
whole
add
map?
one of those?
I can see now.
It'll add a bonus.
The spell's
to when
different
you
from
do it.
the. Yeah.
No, I just want you to do like a how you create it. Oh, that bit's not mapped.
Oh.
That's why.
Oh, so we'll be using straw and leftover fish skin
Oh,
and all
no.
sorts of stuff, you know. All sorts of little bits like
Oh,
sap.
Grimlock, that's gross. How long have you been keeping that in your back?
You know, don't worry about it.
Get some
I got a lot of things.
some red face paint and just starts lathering
That's
himself
like
up in it.
gags a little bit. He gags a little bit because of the smell of like rotten fish skin.
Doesn't smell like preserve. That's what the sap's
Right.
for. Yeah.
Can I use Divine Sense?
Oh wait, so that smells just you?
You want dexterity for that, for crafting that?
Yeah, please. Yeah, you can use Divine Sense. Can you pop it on for me just so I know what exactly is going on?
It's a new sheet, that is.
Because Tom can certainly not remember all the ins and outs of.
Can I have
Divine sense anything that's not hidden behind a foot of rock or a couple inches of lead. Anything that's undead, consecrated, fiend, or divine as well, I think it is.
So what you're telling me
Oh,
is you're
fine.
actually X-raying the whole place because it can't be through
Basically.
lead.
I think you're supposed to be able to detect evil and stuff. I can't find it on this new
It works
sheet at
very
all.
similar to detect good and evil.
Yeah. Where is it on this new sheet, Tom?
May I?
You'll have your spell page, which I think is a little spell book now.
I'm adding you, Daddy, please. I hope you accept.
No,
Woo!
she just stares
Tom, I
at
really
it as you do it.
cannot see it anywhere,
There should,
unless it's just me.
there should be a bit on the left that's like a little
Oh, hang on.
spell
Is it
book.
under my sheet? Is it under where it says sheet?
Oh, no, sorry, it's not a spell, is it?
It'll be under features.
Yeah.
It's a feature of Paladin class.
I mean, I just can't find it on the new system because at the top there's like copy document, the sheet, prototype token, and then there's like the special traits which I can't find under long rest,
On the
short rest.
On the sheet?
Like what we're looking for?
I'm trying to find
Features.
where all my spells are and my traits and stuff, and I can't
Oh,
see them anywhere. on the
So
sheet.
on the right hand side of your sheet, there's little symbols. You've got the cog, then you've got I think a backpack, and it's the book says spells.
This
Uh,
one's not a spell, that's the problem.
It's not a spell, it's a class feature.
It's a
Oh,
book, not
feature.
a feature.
And next one up then. The little like list icon, that's all your features.
It's not on it. I'll show you what I'm seeing, but it's just I don't know whether I've got like a different sheet. I'll put it on the group.
For some reason, not everybody's got the new sheet. I think both Sean's and
Yeah,
Zula's are the old
It is a
one.
new sheet. It's
I've got the
different.
old one, yeah.
No, I've got the old one, so I can't help
The
you.
new sheet.
Right, I've put it on the. That's what I can see. I put it on the group.
Okay. Yeah, it's the same. So you've got the
No.
cog one, so I put it the mo.
So do I
What's-
need to click the cog?
No.
Below
do
that.
down. The little like list one. So you've got the cog, which is details, then you've got inventory, and then you've got features above the book.
There is no book as far as I can see, unless I'm being really thick right now. I can't see a book.
So do you see the pink? If screen's just like that, there's that pink band, right? Just below that, there's the cog.
Oh, I see what you mean. I completely couldn't see those. It's because the background's black on black. I literally couldn't see it. I see what you mean now. I can see it, like, it's literally black on black. My eyes just weren't looking at it. I get it now. Sorry. So it's the features. Got it now.
Yep.
Oh, honestly. Right, yeah, divine sense. Here we go. Usability.
So it's celestials, fiends, and
are really
undead,
good.
and consecrated or desecrated places.
So you're in.
Lasts for 1 round. Works within 60 feet. Does not go through stone if it's a foot thick.
You're not sensing anything right now. So.
Oh,
sorry.
no, it's okay. I'll let you finish what you're saying.
I was just going to say, so from what you can see as you've come in, there's basically this first part is just like a tool room, and it looks like they've stored all their picks and hammers, like hanging up on the walls and stuff. And the floor's just covered with rock dust and little tracks.
I was going to ask if I could detect magic.
Yeah, sure.
Cast that. It'll move with me, won't it?
I think it
For
does.
10 minutes. Right, where shall I pop it?
Yes, it's
Detect
concentration.
magic is that's
Hey, do you know what could be fun too, though?
I have dark vision.
I have a new spell, Aria, if we're going to be talking to them.
Okay.
It's called Enlarge Reduce.
Sounds interesting.
Enlarge
We
target
enlarge
size doubles in all dimensions.
Oh.
Yeah, so you could be even bigger.
Oh, yeah.
I can be even bigger.
Yeah, you can
Yep.
increase to a.
Become the
large-
dragon goddess.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I think it might be useful as well. I'll just say, I think it might be useful as well for you. No offense, but maybe you should
I
take
don't
it
know.
large as well.
What?
If
Are you
you-
telling me there's something wrong with being small?
Absolutely not. But are you
I'm
telling me there's something
offended.
wrong with me? What? Oh.
No, I meant it as a tactical advantage. You know, against these kobolds, they already think maybe perhaps that you're some kind of dragon queen, so why not make it even more believable and make you massive?
That
And-
sounds fabulous. And maybe we could. Oh, can you imagine a massive meat?
Oh,
Wow.
God.
I have considered it.
I'd like to prepare an action for when an enlarged hits Arya. I'd like to use prestidigitation to make war music come from behind her.
There's just like a loud trumpet sounding. Just...
Should I take it now? The enlarge thing.
How long does it last?
At least a
10
minute.
minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
No, wait a second. One action, sorry, because your concentration up to a minute. Yeah, so it's a minute of concentration.
So you might want to.
And I don't have the extended spell meta magic feat, so I can't make it last like double that, unfortunately.
Behold,
Good enough.
goddess of silver dawn.
There doesn't seem to be any creatures immediately around. You can see these tracks that just trail off in several different directions, and there actually seems to be a couple different types.
Oh. I look exactly like a kobold as well. Apparently, I rolled 22.
Yeah, you've done it pretty well. You smell really bad as well, so that might add to the.
Why does everyone think I smell?
It's the fish, maybe.
The fish is preserved.
Fidfan is already taking like little drawings of you, going, So this is what a kobold looks like, eh? And starts drawing it in his book.
And they smell slightly fishy. Oh.
Yes, the faint odor of my homeland.
Oh.
I'm going to stay at the door so that nobody else can interrupt us.
Okay. I'm gonna look out for traps whilst I'm declaring her presence.
So like the tracks here.
Mm-hmm.
What different types are there?
Do you want to do a survival check? And anybody else
Yeah.
who likes surviving want to do a survival check?
Survival.
I'll call Sir Gallagher's
I got a nat 1.
Ah, this is the session of nat 1s. Has there been a 20 yet?
Oh yeah, I got one on the history check
Oh yeah.
earlier. This one.
Wow. Okay. Anybody
I
else?
guess I'll try. I'll try just because, you know. Come on, Meep. Give my hand. Meep will take my help action. There you go. There's your nat 20.
Beep.
Thanks to Meep.
Finally, everybody else is looking at the tracks and like, these could be anything. When Meep looks at them, he goes, Meep. There's reptilian footprints mingled with human tracks, as well as a set of tracks that look like they belong to a pair of giant rodents. The reptilian ones fan out, leading in multiple different directions, really. When Foundry wants to work. Oh, there we go. Up there. Well, actually, in all directions, to be honest. The rodent tracks only go in one direction, and that's up there.
Looks like some rats went that way, and the rest of the other stuff went down into the corridors.
We've only got a little bit of the big area. So we should find...
Oh no, she's not back yet. I haven't cast the spell, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't done the spells yet. I'll do it when we see, like, if there's an opportunity to do so, I'll cast it then.
Should we head on?
Behold, as Arya disposes of these filthy rats. Should we go?
I guess we're going.
Yeah.
I suppose we better follow Grimlake, yeah. Someone else want to be in front? I'd rather not.
I'll be in front. Near the front. I'll be near the front. I'm quite intrigued, and I want to. Yeah.
Oh wait, where are we going? This?
Yeah, that direction.
Kind of evil.
So as you follow the rat tracks, you can see that the floor in the east end of this dusty cave is 5 feet higher than in the west end, with a rocky ridge separating the two areas, except for slopes on either side. Picks and shovels lean against the ridge. Small gem deposits in the ridge and the walls of the cave gleam seductively.
Oh, this is why I like caves.
No, that's something in the contract about salvaging rights, so I guess we can take what we want.
Seductively.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should I make a wisdom save to see if I can...
Gems!
Oh, I think to... Oh, fuck.
Seduce.
Right. What the heck, Joe? How do you delete other templates?
I can get rid of them.
Ah, there we go.
Order the Duck and Raven. The new set from the Duck and Raven.
Oh, I need to carry on making the shirt. Daddy, please. Actually, the Daddy, please one's there. Yeah, are you trying to get the seductive stones out of the walls?
Let's have a look at them.
Can I tell much about stones?
Can you tell what?
We just found some stones, did you say?
Yeah.
Can I tell much about the stones?
Using my knowledge of alchemy, what stone?
Using your knowledge of alchemy?
Yeah. What is the nature?
They are Termalaine.
Hey. As obvious as it must be because of the village name. That's what I immediately thought. I thought it's spelt differently. I was like...
Quite pretty. I can just imagine a throne made of it. For me.
I mean, there's some pickaxes around the corner. What does Termalaine look like? Has it got a colour?
Termalaine comes in lots of different colours.
It does.
Oh, okay.
Just a rainbow cave.
Yeah, I suppose so you can see like lots of different colours of it. Just
it depends on what other like metals and stuff are in the surrounding area, because they cause different impurities, which are different colours.
Yeah,
I think.
Well, we're looking for the rats. We can come back and get these gems, I guess.
No rats. Oh, it does actually list the colours. So there's pale green, blue, pink, red, brown, and black.
Cool. Hear ye, hear ye.
So you
It's
can.
all now belongs to the dawn mistress of silver goodness.
Grimleg, you can tell going down that way. That's where the rat footprints go.
Oh, that's these guys, folks.
Do you big ladies want to take the lead?
Do you big ladies want to take the lead?
Big ladies.
Well, I mean, everybody's big.
Oh, why not?
Oh,
Sure.
sure. So far.
Because
Oh,
you
what?
are
Yeah.
wonderful.
Let me know.
What is the giant green thing that keeps coming with? Is this
I can't see. It's all kind of green.
That's
sorry.
that's Garzula.
It is me.
Wow.
Garzula
Yeah.
is the big green thing that keeps following you around.
Yeah, detecting magic.
Am I supposed to not be able to see where everyone else is?
Yeah, because they've all gone round a corner and left you behind.
Thanks.
Can someone
Hey, Pop.
on my sword? I will make it a silvery light.
So as you come into this little bit of a room, you can see an underground river flows through the far side of this cavern, which is supported by a natural stone pillar near the water's edge. Between you and the river are two halfling-sized grey rodents with long tails and beady eyes. They rush to attack as soon as you notice them. Initiative.
Can I just say before initiative, can we have a 5-minute break? I just need a drink. My throat's going.
Okay, I'll start doing this. We want to take a quick 5-minute break. That's fine with me.
Oh, great. Go get a drink.
And this break is sponsored by the Duck and Raven on Spreadshirt.com. You can go get shirts.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and
We got real merch.
we got real merch. We got hoodies. We got Daddy Please. We got Grimleg. More to come when Tom has.
Turns out we can sponsor ourselves.
We can sponsor our flipping selves.
I mean, it's not saying that we're giving up on VLC Media Player.
No,
The door is always
VLC
open.
Media Player will always be there. Their sponsorship goes with us wherever we go, but we're not really sponsored by them, but we are really sponsored by them.
Yeah, 100%.
I think if I say that enough times, it legally confuses it enough that people don't know that we are sponsored by it or not. So, yeah. Anyway, 5 minutes, we'll come back. Silly.
We'll be back. All hail VLC.
I'll tell you in a minute. All ready to fight. Okay, I've added the initiatives, or at least I've added 2 initiatives, so you've got to roll for it. Why is Sean and Rockwoman got little confused people next to them?
Yeah, I'm confused every day, so that's fair enough. Initiative.
Grimleg comes last in the initiative, most of the time.
Way too often. That's why I really need that.
Alert.
I really need that shield. Yeah, that shield.
Just Meep, Ophelia, and Sean left.
Yeah, you need to roll for me, but it's not letting me do that.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Ophelia's on fire for some reason.
No,
I can't control me either for some reason, so...
She's got a screamy face. Hang on. This is what he was doing on the Strahd one before. Oh, no, I don't want to view his artwork. Sean rolls for initiative.
I lost everyone when they were moving, so I'm still right at the beginning. I think. I don't know. The only person I can see is Garzula.
That's all you're allowed to say. Can you move Meep now, Jamie? No?
Oh, all of Wikidot's not working. Oh.
No, sorry, I can't move me.
Weird. I'm rolling first.
That's okay. I can just tell you where I want them to go.
Yeah, we'll have to do that, I suppose. So, Arya, apparently the fastest dragonborn in the West, is going first.
Yeehaw.
You know the smite. I've got loads of smite stuff. Is it always as a reaction if you hit? Is it like an extra thing?
Your divine smiters, so you choose to do that once you've hit. The other
So I've got
smites you
thunderous.
activate beforehand, and then they don't disappear until you hit.
I've got thunderous smite and I've got searing smite.
Yeah, because I think they're
Yeah.
bonus actions.
Bonus action spells that concentration. So you have those before you attack. The other one happens when you hit, and then you can decide if you want to do it.
Yeah.
They didn't make that very clear with the
So I've got
smiting names.
wrathful smite.
Mm.
I get damage. So would it be a cool idea? I'm still getting used to paladin stuff to do one of these smites now. Like not obviously like the searing, the thunderous, or the wrathful.
No.
I'm not. No.
No. They're rats.
They're rats.
Okay.
You probably
Hang
don't
on
need.
a minute. I've got bad experience with rats with your campaign, Jamie.
It's very true.
Yeah, but you're also level 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rats are nasty at level 1. Not so nasty at level 4.
Them rats.
Well, I could either do command or I could just like main hand attack them.
Command
I would just main hand attack them.
I don't know if command would work on them because they're.
But I'll main hand. I'll just like.
Yeah.
Is that
Just go in and just go in and hit them.
I'll go in and hit them then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go in and whack them.
Yes. Assert dominance over this cave.
The whole cave.
Okay, so
This is your cave now.
My cave. I just keep
Your cave.
What?
Okay, I'll use a longsword.
What is Arya smites these rats? Wipes
Oh,
them.
I was thinking of it. I've got javelin and longsword, but I think the javelin might. You'd need high dex, wouldn't you, to be able to use the javelin because they're so small.
No, it's a thrown.
No.
Yeah, it's strength. All thrown weapons are strength unless they say finesse as well. I think.
Yeah, like a dagger.
No, I just thought it was like in real life you probably would. Right, I'll go for a longsword then.
Smack that rat.
Like that.
You know,
No, click the chat.
Yeah, you
Click
need to
the chat.
Smack that rat.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I've done it like a million. They're all dead. Done it a million times. Okay, so attack.
Smack that rat, yo.
Oh.
Smack that rat, yo.
Does that hit?
No, unfortunately it doesn't.
What does it? It doesn't hit a rat. What kind of armor class does a rat have?
It's a dodgy
That's
rat.
extras.
You go to like slash it down, and it's just like meep, and jumps to the side.
Oh, okay then.
Meat cocks his head. It also says meat.
It speaks meep.
Meep.
Anything else? Any bonus actions?
I don't actually think I've got that many.
Got a breath
To be
weapon.
honest. Is that a bonus action or a normal one?
No, it's an action.
No, I might do that next time though. But I'm good for now.
Okay. Is Nat live?
Sorry, I am here.
Hello. It's your turn.
Hello. I wasn't here previously, but I am now.
You're now.
How dare you?
It's your turn,
Right.
and there's rats to smite. As you're stepping over all of the small people.
Yeah,
My toe.
I am just.
My bell.
I will
Smack that rat. Hey,
bonus
little bit of
action
smack that rat.
rage.
You doing a Rajay?
Yeah,
Raging rat
There we go.
wrecking.
yeah, sure. Why not?
Rat
You must
anger,
really hate rats.
rat anger, get even. Rage.
Mhm.
Where's mine? There it is.
And I guess you look at them, you see this familiar face. I told you I'd be back for my vengeance.
15 to hit?
15 does hit.
Is it
Rat
actually,
Daddy.
is it actually Rat Daddy?
No, it's not.
Does this have my rage on it now?
Yeah, because it's saying +2.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
+2. Yeah, it must do. Yeah. How would you like to murder a rat?
Just come in and, I don't know, like fucking hunt it with me great axe.
It just goes flying across the water and splooshes in.
Suddenly Ophelia gets the urge to take up golf.
Like skips across the water.
Yeah.
Like a skipping stone. Just. That's one dead rat.
Cool. That's me done.
Okay, Meep's turn.
Meep is going to move in to here so I can see. But I won't actually be able to see because Hasek's around the corner and I can't see off of Meep, so you'll have to ping me where the creature is.
That's the creature. Can you not even see through Meep's eyes?
Nope. Meep is not my token.
Why is it doing this?
But Meep is going to look at the other rat and go, Meep, and then he's going to ram it with his horn.
Wake up, Meeple.
I don't have access to Meep's character. Wait, I do have access to Meep's character sheet. And he's got a horn attack. But he would horn attack. I'm not allowed to use Meep, apparently, so...
Under my...
Oh wait, it does now.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Horn.
Horn attack.
Yeah.
Normal damage from a horn. He does 4 damage.
Ooh. Not bad. She pierced this rat. Just comes charging in.
Oh, yeah.
Badoing, badoing, badoing. Straight into that
Badoing,
rat side.
Badoing.
Instantly bloodying it.
Mm. And then Hasak will step through, because I guess it's Hasak's turn next, so wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, and he'll stand over here. And because... where's my stuff? And then he's going to cast Shocking Grasp through Meep.
Sorry, in my head,
So,
I thought you meant he like
Meep just...
shocks Meep and Meep's touching it with his horn, so he shocks the rat.
In a way. You just see as electricity courses through Hasak's wand into Meep and out Meep's horn and arcs onto the rat.
Well,
And it does 5 shocking damage.
I was going to say, I think this is a pretty dead rat. They didn't even get to do anything. But this rat, I like to think as well, dies in a similar way to that one, where it, like, as Meep stabs into it and then Hasek moves along and casts the spell through him, it kind of starts shuddering from the electricity and just flies off and smacks into the wall. Just dead.
And Meep is smoking with electricity and then just dies down. No more sparks from Meep.
And he just dies.
No, Meep's immune to electricity. He's a great conductor, and he was grounded, so it's all fine.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
So that's it. End of combat. So this room is actually really warm. It seems like there's some thermal vents here.
Search their bodies in case they had anything hiding.
They're rabbits.
You get.
You never know.
You get exactly 2 cases of venomous diseases.
Are we out of rounds now? Can Garzula catch up?
She can catch up. She comes charging around like weapons in hand, and there's just 2 dead rats, and everyone's like, "Oh, that was easy."
Oh.
Yeah, let's have a look around, I guess.
Sorry, you're a little late.
Don't feel bad. I didn't get to do anything either. Yeah. Now,
Maybe we should be quicker off the mark.
You know, the general doesn't fight straight away.
You know, I was thinking, we've got some spare potions in the bag that I'm pretty sure we figured out to speak to animals. We probably could have just spoke to the rats and found out what was going on in here.
She can do that
But-
just anyway. But also, this is revenge for Rat Daddy.
This
Wait,
rat starts
how was-
floating off down the water and disappears.
Goodbye.
Oh, I mean,
I have a look around, see if there's anything interesting. I got 10.
The only thing you really spot is there's some more gems kind of like glittering in the rocks over here.
I think Grimleg has ADHD or something. He's got the sharpest eyes, but he just can't concentrate.
Huh? Gems?
Yeah.
Like, ooh, what's over there? Oh, I'll start ringing my bell again.
Shame. Ding 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 ding. Shame.
Here cometh.
wait, let me take my clothes off.
Ryan, tell me if you're getting naked.
Oh, stuck.
Oh no, there's
Stuck.
two with me.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry. I think my whole PC just froze then a second.
Oh, that's what that was. Does anyone else want to investigate in there?
I trust you gave it a thorough look, given your goblin inclinations.
Yeah, I just get distracted though. There's lots of cool stuff in here.
Why won't it let
I
me
mean,
walk anywhere? What the heck?
Lots
Oh,
of
there
shiny gems.
Oh, it's probably
Yeah,
because of the walls. They're
Yeah,
Specific
so you're trying to
sometimes.
walk through a wall. Yeah.
So you have to do it like an angle there, I guess. Again, are you? There's not a lot in this room apart from warm water and some gems in the wall.
Okay.
Gems?
Huh?
Gems?
Gems. Gems.
Gems?
Come
Well.
fruit of this land.
So for you, Grimleg, as you're moving along to the next area, this one over here, you can see benches and tables are set up as workspaces where miners clean any gemstones they find. Gravel and pebbles are strewn on the ground, scattered across the floor. There are a few hammers, picks, and broken lanterns.
Oh.
No kobolds.
Nope, no kobolds.
Hello.
You know, I'm beginning to question this kobold thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's weird.
We've not seen, not only that, I mean, we've not seen any traps, we've not seen any kobolds, we've only seen rats.
Nope.
Maybe they got the rats for trouble.
Maybe the rats ate the kobolds.
Well,
You know, Tom, kobolds are like dragon-esque, aren't they? If that's even a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they like to think they are. They like to think of them more like rat dogs.
They're like
They
tiny.
definitely are far inferior. I was just wondering if I was like, I mean, it is just a dungeon. I don't know if I maybe had any sort of like ideas. Potentially, they might be lurking in a particular part of a.
oh.
No,
Make
you
yourself
just better
here,
go.
guys.
From the top of your
I roll
head,
a knowledge check on kobolds.
you know what kobolds are? They are like tiny dragonoid creatures, like the ones you met
Yeah.
before. They pretty much obsess over bigger dragons and wish to serve them and possibly become
So they might
a
end
greater
up-
dragon themselves.
Okay, cool, cool.
Just as
Okay.
all small people just want to be a bigger version of themselves.
I wonder if Steve went for a swim
Speak for yourselves.
and then fell.
Yeah,
They're
like
doomed.
looking at this. So currently, what you're walking over are some wooden planks and struts form a walkway along the wall of a seemingly bottomless vertical shaft. A narrow waterfall cascades down the northwest wall, and the sound of rushing water is loud in the confined space. It's kind of like echoing.
Azula decides to leap. no, she doesn't.
Goodbye.
John would actually leap. I'm
I
not
forgot
joking.
to prepare Featherfall.
Leap.
Sean would like to leap and use her racial feature.
Yeah, if you want to jump into it and then activate your wings.
This is beyond. This is beyond scope. This campaign, make a new character.
Yeah, I'll activate my wings, and it also sheds bright light around me, so everyone above will be able to see what's going on as I fall.
Everyone, look.
So yeah, you watch as Sean just like leaps off like swan dive style into the ginormous hole, and then suddenly two kind of these spectral golden wings come out, lighting up the whole thing. Sean, as you kind of like glance up, you notice that just underneath these wooden planks that the guys are walking across are two kobolds hanging upside down, soaring the planks.
Oh!
It's impossible to hear them over the roaring water, and they don't seem to have noticed you either.
They didn't notice the lady glowing falling in front of them. Okay,
completely
that's fair.
Unaware of her, apparently.
That's fair. I will use. I believe that one.
Oh wait, what's going on? What's the investigation check for? Or is that an old
I will do that.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. So you like flying at them and just bursting them.
Okay, and they need to make CC 15 Constitution saving throws.
I've probably been shouting the whole time, going,
The silver light of righteousness and wealth.
And you just hear Hasak going, "What? I can't hear you!"
Oh, motherfucker.
That one saves. Does it not take any damage if it saves?
I don't think so. It's just a cantrip.
Oh, yeah, it's just... Okay. And then the other one...
Oh, so close. So close to being another 19.
Oh, yeah, doesn't save. So they're both kind of like soaring away and just like look quite happily at work when you glide past and suddenly hit them with this word that just like it goes to burn them. One of them seems to just kind of like shrug it off, but the other one suddenly like its hands burn from this bright light that gives out a little whimper that you can only just hear over the fire being so close to it, and just falls straight down the hole.
So we hear a thud. We wouldn't hear a thud because of waterfall. Damn it!
You don't hear anything. You just see this kind of like flash of light from underneath the walkway.
Oh, what's that? Hasak's going to try and look over and just see what the hell that was.
You spot Sean kind of like just flying there, and then this one kobold hanging onto the bottom of the planks, and you just see a figure disappearing deep into the darkness below.
I think that is that you, Mike? Going.
Oh, is it me? Oh god.
Hasak's going to just roughly grab Garzula and Ophelia, just pull them right into this room as soon as he sees the kobold underneath. Because they're the closest.
They
so get dragged.
They don't move.
Get dragged.
Because they're so much bigger than you.
I know.
I let him
automatically.
I let him drag me in.
Like a small child
Times
with its parents.
Garzula's oblivious. Yeah. Garzula just sees.
And he's miming with his hands like underneath kobold saw. He's like miming with a saw.
So the other one, Sean, as you've just like burnt its friend and let it fall to its death, the other one just kind of like suddenly looks up and is just like staring at you, bewildered for a second.
Before you is a dragon goddess. Where is this guy?
In fact, yes, I will use that. Say, you heard the green one. You are currently trying to kill your dragon goddess.
Not green. I'm great. I'm a great kobold.
Do me a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
For both of us, I imagine.
Nah, just Sean. Advantage because of Grimleg shouting about dragons and shit.
This might be the time to use fucking
Yeah, I'm using a new mouse. My fingers aren't that fast.
It doesn't really say anything. It just kind of like clambers up to the top. Look at that little boy in his little coat.
I come out again. I'm just like...
and then seeing the glorious form of Arya, the magnificent silver dragonborn, bows down in wonder at her.
Meat kicks him off.
Meat kicks him off.
Oh, kick him off!
Meat's trying to kick him off. The shove action. He sees this kobold coming out of the fucking wall and then kicks him off because he's frightened. Get kicked off!
Yeah. Meep like a rearing
He bounces
horse.
up like kangaroo horse. Kangaroo just bounces up with his back legs and kicks him back into the hole.
You don't even hear a scream. It's like that scene from 300 as it just like launches backwards and disappears into the dark as well.
Damn it, me!
And then
workforce.
Then Meat back flips and lands on his feet. 3-point lands. And then goes, Meep.
The workforce, you ridiculous.
And you can't hear a word you're saying because of the waterfall this entire time.
Grimleg's just shouting and shaking his fist.
You
Be
stupid floppy! So yeah, that's your first instance of kobolds, and they've both just fallen to the center of the earth, I guess.
Oh, the kobolds are here.
No one wanted to catch them or anything, or, workforce.
No.
They more money for us.
Sorry, I can't hear a word you're saying. There's a rolling waterfall right next to you.
As you go into this room, you can see that there's a wooden pulley system being constructed around a large hole in the floor. There's a bucket big enough to hold a humanoid held up by 4 crew. 3 alcoves next to the lift contain wooden boards and mining equipment.
I think me and Arya go. If we win them over...
I'm happy to go.
Yeah.
So, do you want me to, like, I don't know, together in this bucket thing?
Get in this death trap. Get in this bucket that's very sturdy.
I hope so, because I'm a big dragon.
I'm a big dragon. Right. So Sean, if you go down, you can see that there's another hole, like about 30 foot farther down, and then beyond that there seems to be another set of planks even further down. But then the hole just keeps going. If you go too long, you're probably going to fall down it too.
Goes down to the abyss.
It goes out of the scope of this campaign.
Yeah, it definitely goes.
I mean, if it's a never-ending hole and my ability ends, I'll be falling never-ending. Right?
This is where we move on to the out of the abyss.
I could just long rest while I'm falling.
It's a direct transition. Can you fall asleep whilst you're falling?
I mean,
I don't know.
I think if you were falling for that long and it just kept going, you probably could.
What's that movie? Is it Journey to the Center of the Earth, where it's like it's Brendan Fraser and they're just chilling whilst they're falling down the hole for ages?
Yeah, and then somehow still survive. Yeah, what a weird film.
Yeah.
There's a theory that most people that jump off of skyscrapers suffocate before they hit the floor because the wind rushes past their face so fast.
They can't collect the oxygen. That's kind of scary.
Okay, interesting.
So, I mean, at some point I'd pass out at least.
Wait, but skydivers can breathe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hope
but
so.
aren't they getting
Yeah, but
slowed by the...
Yeah, you use the whole air resistance thing, right? So...
Anyway, let's stop talking about people jumping out of things and shit.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that second wooden bridge, does it come out of a hole?
It looks like it. It looks like there's a few different bits, like different passageways that it goes off into.
Well, I mean, Sean's whole motto is everything will be fine and work out, so I'm going to head into one of those.
You're going to land on one of the further down ones. So is Grimleg and
investigate this to see how I can work it.
oh wait, the walls are fucked again. Hang on.
Oh wow, there's actually cool.
I want Arya to come so we can win them over and gain the work.
Yeah, you could probably fit one of the bigger people and one of you shorter folks in at once.
Yeah.
Who's gonna?
Can we wait until we get like down there so we can talk?
Who's gonna crank?
Probably be a big strong person to crank, right?
I will crank. Gazula will crank. It seems like a
Gazula
task
will
she can do. Yeah.
Garzula cranks. You heard it here
Just
first.
crank hard. I'm big.
Do I roll my strength check?
Yeah, sure.
Don't drop it now.
Have I taken the big potion yet?
It's not a potion. It's
Oh,
Whatever it is. No.
finally.
This could be the chance to use enlarge on her.
Large, yeah.
That's a bad idea because then we'll
the
fall.
perfect time while she's getting into a thing meant for just one singular person.
Yeah, Hassan just deadpan and looks at Grimleg and goes, you know, that would be a fantastic idea.
Never mind.
But Garzula does a fantastic job of cranking and lowering them down slowly enough. It only takes you about a minute to get down to the next floor, which is... sorry, that was my Murloc noise.
Don't say any longer, we'll get friggin' sued.
Oh yeah. Get moved. I can't see.
I can't see.
I can't see. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh,
there you go. Oh no, you're in a wall.
Eel?
where am I going? Being
So
cranked down.
if you go over to this side, you can see.
Okay. I'll go to the Game Master section. No, I can't collide because I've kind of moved into the wall. You have to move us.
I saw all sorts of things.
Once
You have to move us,
you're-
Tom.
Once you're down to the M7, you can see the mechanism creaks as the bucket lift descends to the floor of a small cave where two dusty tunnels lead in opposite directions. And then there's a crank on this bottom side to be able to do it as well. So you can switcheroo and then
All right, let's hop off.
I guess I've
Oh,
Garzula and oh, now I'm doing it on the wrong screen again.
the silver dragon has come. Welcome.
Oh, Ophelia's coming
Feel.
too apparently.
She fall down the fucking...
Have I just leapt down a hole? Okay.
If you scroll to the right, you'll be able to see.
Oh, that's some rickety machinery.
So we've got Sean further down in a different area, and then we've got that bit. So
Right.
after you've all got out of the bucket and you've got ready in that position, Which way?
Azak's going to take a moment to dismiss and then resummon me.
Meep.
Where is everyone?
As Meep just puffs into a cloud of smoke.
Hang on.
Meep.
So, as Grimleg just apparently sprints off into the rest of the cave, he sees a table and chairs are set up in this area to create a space for the miners to take breaks. On top of the table, 2 kobolds are poking a giant rat with their javelins to make sure it's dead. The kobolds screech loudly as they notice you.
Hello. Have you heard me? Diddle-ding. Welcome your Messiah, the great and powerful Aya. She will be your ruler now. Behold, scales. And
That's because you gotta move your guy.
Deception check for 1. My little goblin-y friend.
Do I get advantage if I look like a delicious kobold?
I mean, you get to actually do the deception check because you look like a kobold.
Roll good. I'm going to use my inspiration. I'm trying to roll good now.
Yay!
There.
Pete, roll good.
It didn't come this time.
You bring an area here?
I'm stuck.
No, I feel it. You doesn't.
Oh, there.
Doesn't want to take
There
part.
they are.
They look around like really confused, and then just kind of like lower their javelins as you approach.
behold, look who I have brought to us.
I'll look them both in the eye, and can I kind of insight as to what they're thinking at the moment?
Yes, sure.
Like, are they kind of buying it, or are they kind of like just in a bit of state of shock as to say what you're doing?
Yeah, do an insight check. Oof. You're not sure. They look very confused, but you're not sure whether they're buying it or they're not.
I'll say, oh, what are you doing down here in these parts?
Are you saying that in common?
No, actually, I'll say it in Draconic.
Their eyes slightly widen. My hood is not behaving tonight.
As she says it, I'm gonna cast Enlarge on her.
So she begins
As she grows.
and just gets larger and larger.
That's quite a cinematic moment, like I'm speaking this like Draconic language,
Yeah.
and suddenly I get bigger and bigger.
I'm like throw myself to the floor, and I'm like,
Spare us, merciful Arya.
And I can stand in her space.
Do me an intimidation check with advantage.
Me?
Yes.
Intimidating.
Our great dragon queen has come to bring you to her cause.
Oh, that's horrendous.
that might be the time to use your fucking.
Use your inspiration.
I do have inspiration, so yes, I'll do that again.
What?
Intimidation. I'm
Just
proficient
one
in
die.
it.
Oh.
One die.
Ooh,
Well then.
Yeah, as you kind of look confused as you start to grow, but then you like just go with it and start to say it, and they just go and just instantly bow to the floor, and they're getting as close as possible, like their full foreheads are touching the floor in front of you, and just like, yes, magnificent dragon warrior, we surrender. Don't harm us, don't eat us. And they're saying this in Draconic, so no one else understands.
Or like, don't give us any reason to. And then I'll say, you didn't answer my question. What are you doing down here?
Trex led us here. He has wings like a dragon, so he's the best. He's really smart, and he likes to speak like a human. He don't
Who?
speak. He don't speak dragon no more.
Oh.
Drax?
Yes. I think it's spelled TRRUX.
Is this a dragon or a humanoid?
What?
It's not. It is spelled T-Rex, but it's Trex. He kobold, but he have wings. But he's so smart.
Would I
he
know what
just
that?
speak
Would I know what that
normal
is?
What a kobold with wings?
Is it like a species that I'd know of, or is it just like random?
Either roll nature with advantage.
Nature. I'm not great with. Oh no, I am good at that.
They just don't know how to spell. Oh, okay. So you know of winged kobolds. Generally, because they look more dragon-like, they end up as leaders of kobold groups.
Oh, and what is his? What's his aim for what goes on down here?
We live like proper dragons in cave with shiny things, and he said it's safer here than out in wilderness, and angry white dragon doesn't want to eat us anymore.
Oh yes. Are they actually? Can I tell if they're actually a threat at all? Are they just kind of trying to live an existence down here, or are they actually up to no good?
Do an insight check.
I think probably like the other ones. Probably alright.
Kind of like looking at them and the situation they're in at the moment with this rat. Yeah, they just kind of seem like they're living it out here, and kobolds generally quite like caves anyway, so you're pretty much assuming that this isn't they're here to cause trouble. They just think it's the safest place for them at the moment.
Okay.
Stuff about the it's kind of weird though. That there's something about him fooling humans and shit.
Yeah. Tell us more about your master, this winged kobold. This T-Rex.
Trex, he said we'd be safer here, and well, he says it's safer in village with where all the foods is, but humans don't like us and want eat us as well.
How do you eat? What do you eat, and how do you get your food?
Oh, do you want this rat? This is our sacrifice to you. You can have tasty rats. And they start like dragging the giant rat forwards.
Oh, I was like, no, thank you. So you eat rats?
Yes, lots of rats here to eat.
Okay.
Are you sure? We can cook it up nicely for you.
I'll turn around to everyone. Are you hungry? Do you want rats? Try a rat.
I'd rather not. We don't know where the rats have been, and if they're eating them, they could also be diseased.
I've had
That's
worse.
true. I'll just say to them, one moment, please. I need to speak to my companions, and I'll turn around and I'll just kind of basically pass on everything that they've told me, and I'll just say they don't seem like they're up to any. They seem to just be hiding and trying to live down here. I'm not sure how much harm they're doing.
You should just get them to take us to
their leader.
Trax. Their leader, and we don't know his name.
Okay, I'll turn back to them and say, I demand that you take us to your leader, Trex.
Yes, glorious and majestic dragon lady, and they begin like scuttling off ahead of you down this direction.
Okay, I'll follow.
It's the enlarge as she goes to move down the corridor.
I was going to say it's probably been a minute now, so
yeah,
it automatically ends or something as she tries to squeeze down.
Yeah.
But yeah, they lead the way, and you kind of go round here. Hang on, let me just. So you go up that pathway, but it basically leads. I'll have to de-size, are you? Oh.
Guys, I'm lost.
Oh, you didn't get to come because you ran off.
Oh, hello, Sean.
No.
Yeah, Sean's across the thing.
I don't know why. I just see Shan like sitting on the edge, like kicking her legs, just like chilling,
Hi guys.
like going.
How'd you get over there?
Well, when I was falling, I decided this would be the right side to meet up with you guys.
Oh,
It appears I was wrong.
well, we've won them over. We just have to introduce these kobolds to the rest. And they've got like a leader kobold who speaks common. Like me.
I mean,
Apparently, he's got wings.
we speak common too, but you're not a glorious white dragonborn, so we don't talk to you.
Why not? I brought you with Gloria's leader. Found her outside. Appeared to me in dreams.
So when you're all here, like Sean, you've been sat here for like a couple minutes now. You can see that the tunnel's downward slope ends where it opens onto the center shaft. There's a wooden walkway that extends from one side to the other, and then runs westward to another tunnel in the rock. In front of you, there's a large bucket, like the one you saw earlier, dangles from a taut rope that stretches southward across the shaft, and is connected to another wooden platform 15 feet away. So there's like a little rope pulley system to get across this bit.
Is that only like big enough for small kobolds?
No, it's the same as the other one. It's big enough for a medium creature.
Well, we should probably get Shan in the bucket and get her over.
Yeah.
Get in the bucket.
Get in the bucket.
It gets in the bucket or it gets the hose.
It comes from me all of a sudden. All you hear from me is, get in the bucket.
Could I just have a search of these caverns, like here beside me?
Sure. So that one. So the one below you, which is probably the one you've seen straight away, is there's a fossilized skull, partially jutting out of the east wall of the small cave, 5 feet off the ground itself. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound like that. The skull has larger than normal eye sockets, a curious ridge between the eyes, nothing that would pass for a nose, and 4 small holes where one would expect to see teeth.
Oh, Andres would like this. In fact, I'd like to speak of what that is.
Oh, Hasek would also be interested.
There is a crystal shard lodged inside the skull itself.
Oh.
It's Indiana Jones.
Okay, what's in the other room before I pull that out? In fact, you know what? Everything works itself out.
Yep. That's your
I will
model.
pull the shard.
You're taking
Touch the skull.
Are you taking the shard?
Does it look loose? Like, could I just take it out?
The whole skull, or
The whole skull.
Oh yeah, that as well.
Can
I just take the whole skull with me?
Probably just take the skull. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'll take the skull.
Yeah.
Falling bull style.
Do me a strength save. Or an
Strength
athletics-
save?
Or an athletics check, technically.
Oh, athletics check. Anyone else could have done this?
Meep gets in the bucket and man Scarzula cranks it by pointing at it.
You pull the skull and it doesn't seem to give at all at first, and then suddenly it jolts forwards and just shatters completely. And as your hands kind of like clasp together from like where you were trying to hold something, the crystal itself, larger than what you expected from what was jutting out of the skull, kind of like slowly floats down into your hands. It's this deep purple color. Do me an do me an Arcana check. Sorry.
My rolls tonight.
You're not sure about the crystal itself, but you're pretty certain that the skull that it just came from was from an illithid / mind flayer.
Oh.
Oh. Cool. Beans.
But now you have a fancy crystal thing.
Does it glow at all?
Yeah, it's giving off a faint glow. It's not enough to light up a room, though.
I'll wave it across the chasm.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, Grimleg, do you want this?
Yeah. What is it?
I don't know. I took it out of a skull of an illithid.
I'm coming over.
It's okay. I'll throw it over to you.
Do we recognize the name she
I was gonna
just
say,
said?
don't throw it. And then Hashtag just summons his mage hand and then just floats over.
No, I'm coming. I need it. It's to do with my stomach.
Oh,
Maybe.
you need to eat it?
Maybe. It might help.
It doesn't look tasty.
No, but you never know. Holistic medicine. Crystals.
Wait, hold on. Hasek, do you have the new character sheet?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Why?
I thought that weird little head with the spinning arrow in it might have meant that you haven't updated to the new character sheet.
No.
Maybe.
Oh no.
Because
Update.
Godzilla has it as well.
I can have a look at your thing and see if I can identify it with an Arcana check if you want.
Whoa. I already told you we're not into that kind of roleplay.
I thought I should check because it was looking a bit purpley and glowy, you know? And if Grimlag doesn't know what it is and you don't know what it is, maybe I could help you and tell you what it is.
Oh, Grimlag said he needs to eat it to fix his sore stomach.
I don't know.
How many times has Grimlag been full of shit?
What do you mean?
Well,
What's in
I think it's just natural for people to be full of shit if they eat. I mean, have you seen what Grimlag eats?
You know, you're absolutely not wrong, and again, you're not wrong, and I would rather not see what he eats.
I've seen what he eats. It's disgusting.
Oh, actually.
Hasek's gonna give you the help action with an Arcana check to try and identify the thing.
Yeah, let me help you. Let me assist, even though I'm being obnoxious.
Sean, what's your overall intelligence score?
Overall?
Yeah.
13.
A 13.
Right. Plus one modifier.
Now that the crystal's been in your hands for a couple of minutes, it starts to shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and then dim light for another 10 foot. So it's glowing quite a lot.
Oh.
Is it eating my intellect?
Yes, you are getting dumber. No, it doesn't seem to be doing anything like that yet.
You're becoming a
precise mind devourer.
Yet. So, Hasak, being the intelligent little boy you are, have probably heard of these before. This is a psi crystal. You can attune to it. It would give you telepathy. And like I just hinted at, the higher your intelligence, the more powerful this actually is.
Oh.
Well, that's what you call a side stone. You're tuned to it, you can talk to people in their heads.
That sounds funny.
And I think, the smarter you are, the better it works, but anybody could use it, really.
Oh,
you will have to
hang on to it then.
What's over here?
I mean,
just walks off halfway through.
More wondering who it could be most useful for, to be fair. That would be the best option. So.
Well, why don't you hang on to it rather than Grimleg eating it?
Grimleg's already forgotten.
I'd rather he didn't eat it, to be fair.
I was over here again. Going back over.
So, Grimleg, you see sparkling geodes greet you as you enter the cavern. The gems are partially exposed in places, sticking out from the walls like glassy shards. The floor rises near the eastern wall, leaving a natural ridge with stone ramps leading upward on either end. These are probably the biggest crystals you've seen so far.
Well, better get mine in. I'm a kobold after all.
So, for the rest of you that are being led by these kobolds into this other little caveway bit, lurking in this dusty tunnel are 3 skittish kobolds One of them carries a threadbare satchel and wears a fake pair of dragon wings made of thin wood and tattered white cloth. This kobold immediately raises its hands in surrender, saying in common, We mean you no harm. Please don't hurt us.
Do as we say, and there'll be no need to.
Yes. So, of course, I will not do anything. I am putting my weapons down. And he throws his little javelin on the floor.
Very good.
You see, the everlasting winter has made the wilderness unsafe for my kind, and the I can't even say these words. And the preternatural cold dulls our wits. Please, we only want a place to stay so we can keep out of this horrible weather. We can work, and we don't cause trouble. Termalaine would be richer for having us.
So you're saying that you'd happily work for Termalaine, not for your own interests?
Yes, totally. As long as we get food and a nice place to stay, we will do all the koboldy work you need.
Very good. Can I roll my insight on the
Yes, you can. I love that. Okay, cool. I'm rolling insight instantly.
18.
So, very good. You can tell that something weird is going on here.
Oh shit!
There's something supernatural going off with this specific kobold. He's definitely lying to you. But there also seems to be this weird thing about his voice that's almost like two-tone. Like there's the kobold voice, and then there's a much more intelligent voice coming out of it.
Okay.
Oh, it's disguised.
Oh no.
I think she's going on here. I'm not sure that they're all that they're saying they are. I don't. Can I detect any magic going on?
Oh,
that helps.
Yeah.
It's still been going on.
Would it still be going on? Oh, okay.
You can't detect any particular magic, although the little satchel that it has, there does seem to be a weird kind of something weird going on with it. Let's say.
What? Is there any way I can like snatch this? Is it safe to snatch the satchel? Let's find out.
Before you can. What kind of magic is it? Because I think she gets that too with the detect magic, right? It tells you the magic type.
It does.
I guess technically it'd be necromancy.
Okay. That bag there's necrotic. I whisper it.
There's a waterfall in this room too, Godzilla.
To Ophelia.
Ophelia is oddly vacant as this happens.
I'm mute. So I'm just going to like leap and grab the satchel from whichever one it is. Is it the one nearest?
Yeah, he probably would have come close. I'm
gonna leap and like grab the satchel.
Do an athletics check then, and I guess against his.
Oh, I don't want to fall down the hole.
You'd probably have to do athletics as well, actually.
Athletics check.
Just the robbing it. Yeah.
A 17.
Oh shit. So you grab the satchel off of this kobold, and you see kind of like this weird light start glowing in its eyes as you like snatch it away and hold it, and he's just like, "No, my satchel!" And then he just flops to the floor, and you see this faint spirit begin to rise out of the kobold and starts kind of like lunging towards the satchel itself.
I don't like that.
Maybe you should just throw it down the hole.
That would be funny.
Amazing. Yeah? Are you actually doing that?
It's like frightening, to be honest. I mean, Maybe I should roll a Constitution, see if I can see what's in the bag first, and then.
Yeah. If you want to roll perception, just check the bag.
Yeah. A 15.
So weirdly enough, you as you look in the bag as it kind of swings around. There's nothing particularly valuable in there. It's just a bunch of moss and lichen and weird shrubbery stuff. Stuff you would see around the mountains.
Shove this haunted bag, and I basically just launch it.
Everybody else just watches as Garzula, kind of freaked out by a ghost, just launches this bag over her shoulder. It's straight into the middle of the hole.
Into the hole.
And the ghost, not even kind of going straight for where the bag's kind of gone, it goes downwards through the planks and just starts floating down. And I guess from where Sean and Grimleg are, they can just see it just plummeting downwards. Where the...
Well,
you ghosty boy!
Now, it seems somebody else was talking for you. Now, are you happy to speak for us? Are you happy to work for free? And
yes, we'll do anything you want us to. Please don't hurt us anymore.
I don't believe you after the shenanigans.
Wait. Garzula, we're not slavers. They don't work for free.
Oh, work for food and housing.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, right. I'm just making sure, we're not we're not here to enslave kobolds,
No.
Yes, that sounds like a much better offer than just working for free.
You see, it made things sound better. There we go.
Oh God, I've just somehow cloned a load of kobolds.
Loads of kobolds. Now, is this one trustworthy? I was on rolling for.
Yeah, if you want to roll another insight.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Well. Yeah, they're being honest this time. They're pretty freaked out that their boss basically had a ghost in him, and you just pulled it out using the satchel. And they're all just
the Silver Dragon Queen comes down and her minions remove the ghost.
But yeah, they're all just yes, we will work. We will do it all for you.
Good, because I'm sick of this trouble.
Right. Now, I'm going to need about an hour to go and write up, the contract between us and them and all that stuff. So,
are you sure you can? Are you sure they can read it?
Well, you said one of them can speak common, right? And he was a bit smarter and acted like a human.
Doesn't necessarily mean he can read.
No, but I'm sure he can understand terms and conditions.
Maybe we should ask them. Can you read?
No.
Right, there we go. No, they can't read.
What about the unconscious one?
Could I? Yes, he could read. He got very good at writing once we found this cave.
Well, he was possessed.
Can I inspect that one and see if he's also wearing disguise kit like I am?
Yeah, sure. Investigation check, yeah.
Can I do it using disguise kit?
Yeah, sure.
Which stat?
Intelligence still.
Oh.
So you kind of pick over him and looking through him, he seems pretty real. You poke his cheek a bit and it's all flesh and stuff. The wings, however, are completely fake. All of that stuff's made, but he does look identical to the rest of the kobolds. And no, he's in fact not a winged kobold at all.
Ah. Okay. Well, I guess I don't know what to do. I'll leave you guys to it. It's gonna be hey. Oh, how many gems have I got?
How long did you spend? You've probably got one actually if you spent a little time doing it. You've got an intact geode, and it'll be worth about 10 gold pieces.
Ooh. Cool. Put it on there. Intact geode.
But yeah, so that's kind of it at the moment. You've gone all the way down here. You've made these kobolds submit to your greater wills.
Oh, you make it sound like we're evil.
No,
Maybe they are.
definitely not. Out of all of the things that this party has done so far, you're certainly not evil.
Well, they get to do what they like to do. We get
Sounded
gold.
sarcastic.
No?
We get to live. So do I get a special reward for the Also, does he need medical attention?
He just
wait. We should probably give him some kind of medical attention.
he just seems unconscious at the time.
I'll just make sure he's not got a concussion. Moving his eyelids up and shit.
You put him into the recovery position and leave him there for now.
If we could wake him up and Arya could find out what happened. Because she can speak Draconic, right?
I'll give him a quick pat down, see if he's got anything useful whilst I do so.
The kobolds will probably offer up 2 more of those geodes as well to Garzula, mostly because they're terrified of her and want to placate her right now. Add 2 geodes to your sheet, Garzula. 10 gold pieces each. But yeah, if you wake up the little winged boy, are you going to talk to her, to him?
Okay, I'll wake him up. Behold, Grimleg the Traveler Illusionist has brought you the goddess. She's just in there.
She sits atop her mighty gemstone throne, waiting your audience.
He's silent.
I'm in the right area.
Oh, there you go. I can hear you now.
There we go. So where's the guy?
He's just in front of Garzula.
As you fall deep into the hole, disappear forever. Just stand on top of Hasek. You can occupy his space. Yeah, or he can occupy your space. That sounds so wrong.
Yeah, let's skip over that for a second.
With that.
Okay, let me move Hasek into Garzula's space. There we go.
Is he down the hole?
No, he's just in front of Garzula.
He's just here.
Yeah.
Okay. What to say to him? I'll say.
You will do as you're told.
Yeah. Did anyone got any cooks into the last one?
You slowly faded away then.
Yeah, you guys' internet was
Yeah.
I don't know. Would anyone like me to ask anything specific before I go in?
Nah, just make them happy. Be what they want you to be.
Okay. Can you grant a safe passage through these tunnels?
Yes, we can certainly do that. I feel like I've lost the ability to write now.
Didn't the guy said that we had to kill all the kobolds, didn't we, to get the gold?
No.
Or make them work for us, or
basically,
okay.
The other
We
guys
could just persuade them to work for us then.
The idea is to get them to work for Termalaine, and then we get 5% of that every month of their profits that they make from Termalaine.
So that's all we need. We just need to persuade them to do that then.
Yeah.
maybe the town can feed them as well, so they don't have to eat fucking rats.
Yeah, that's the agreement of the trade. They get food and they get to live in the cave, and all they do is they mine the gems and they give the gems, and they keep some of it. They give most of the gems to them, and then we get 5% of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll put that forward to this guy. See what he says.
It's a win-win-win.
Yeah.
He turns around to the rest of the kobolds and almost like he's stupefied by, like, there must be a catch or something to this. Just turns and goes, yes, I will lead my my fellow kobolds and do these things for you, but do we have to sacrifice someone to you every now and then?
No,
Oh,
you'll
no.
be checked in on every now and then.
I will take care of the sacrifices.
Do you,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're translating. I can...
does the great dragonborn need gems and gold and such to fill your hoard?
Not so much gems. What about the gold guys? What do you think?
Any gold we earn, we will give to you, a great and almighty dragonborn of the tunnels. The kobolds all bow down before you.
We will look at some sort of how we share that later on. We have a deal.
We don't have any right now, but if you come back in, I don't know, a few weeks' time, we might have some.
Okay. So they agreed to work for us then? We've done it?
Pretty much, yeah. They'll work in the mine, and then any gold they manage to earn, they'll just give to you.
Awesome.
Well, I guess we
answer.
either give it to us or the human or the mayor type of thing, or the speaker.
Look, in the contract, it already says that they'll be fed and you get to live in the mine, and all they have to do is give the certain amount of, gems in exchange for gold, and we can come back here and collect our share of whatnot.
Cool.
So
it works out. Don't worry about it. Legal stuff's solid.
For everything. So I think the most important thing is to make them understand that they can give it to the speaker.
Yeah. I'll just tell them that there'll be a representative, Dragon Queen, that comes every now and then.
Ooh.
And then every month they will have to donate that to the Dragon Queen, and just know that it's going to the Dragon Queen's hoard or whatever, and then we can go and get our collection from Termalaine every now and then. And if you want to, you can come in and check on the kobolds every now and then, just to make sure that.
And then this campaign turns into Horde of the Dragon Queen, right?
Where Arya turns into Tiamat.
Yeah.
God. But I am collecting all the coloured dragons.
Yeah, apparently. So,
Yeah.
just to wrap this one up, the mine now manned by kobolds. You've got them on side, even though two of them have mysteriously disappeared. You go back into the town, tell Horus about it, and he says he'll pay you the gold in the morning when he's checked out the mines and make sure everything's up to scratch. So we'll get back to that next time. But that's another town ticked off of the town list.
Hell yeah.
Like we have monthly income.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We have a job.
We're just gonna come by every month and pick it up.
Wait, we're now shareholders. We're invested in this mine now.
Wants to do.
Well, now we just need to diversify.
Will we get some goblins in here too?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's starting to look a little dodgy.
Dwarves?
All of your minions are just like kobolds at this rate.
Yeah.
Diversity.
Like, all of the higher ups are like half orcs, goblins, dragonborn, and then all the working force are just kobolds. So we'll see how the favouring societies take that.
Well, if one of us dies, maybe one of the kobolds can be promoted to management.
There you go.
And there we go. Huh?
So everybody's just eventually going to become a kobold.
Yeah. And that's how Frostmaiden ends. A party of kobolds taking down Oral.
So yeah, I assume next time. Yeah, you could. I mean, you could do. It would be pretty funny actually if someone is a character as a kobold and then becomes one. Well, you've got Trex, you've got Vot and Zerk. Unfortunately, Scorp and Thwip are missing, so you can't be them.
That's what happens when you frighten a rabbit on a bridge.
Or Sean while she's flying through
Oh, Sean, while she's flying, yeah.
impossibly deep tunnel. So yeah, that's that. I guess next time it's off to Lonely Woods to see what Lonely Woods got to offer you.
Let's go.
To visit the people who trained me in the ways of Raven Queen.
In the ways of the Force. Yes, in the very quick.
And morality. There's like sorts of
they might need another go at that one.
Well,
morality.
Well, there we go. At least we got Foundry working now, so.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop.
If you've made it this far, go onto Instagram, go onto Twitter. There is a
YouTube.
There is a TikTok. Yes, this video will be posted on YouTube, and all the other remaining videos are on YouTube.
Comment, like, subscribe.
Yeah, all that funky shit that I hate having to put out there, but
please,
it would be nice.
Do it,
Daddy, please.
Daddy, please.
It helps.
We got a spread shirt as well if you want to buy a Daddy Please shirt.
Also, Dungeon Weaver's writing commission.
No, sorry. That's the opposition. No, don't
don't
help Pete out. No, don't help him.
Hey, if you like, comment, subscribe, just think you'll get a free Shan guidance.
Daddy, please guide their hands to the store.
Wow.
I hope that one works. That would be.
It's like, I'd go to the pole.
Oh, fucking hell. This is all cringy now. I need to go. So bye, everybody. No?
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
We're like